Welcome, weary travelers, to the first episode of Tales from Storm City, a Cornquest series. This is the first part of a special two-part premiere, so make sure to tune in next week for part 2. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sir Corn of Corn, son of Corn. It is my solemn oath to bring you quality podcasts and advertisements. Now, it's time to meet today's group of adventurers.
Hello. I am Avidity, a tiefling of very good taste. Usually donning my white and gold pinstriped suit, adorning myself with my many rings and lavish golden chains. Perhaps the first thing you'll notice about me is my golden eyes, or maybe my white hair with golden highlights, or maybe the fact that everywhere you look, you will see gold. But one thing is for certain. When I walk into a room, you'll notice me.
Hi, I'm Duke. As you can see, I've got some mangly hair, a braided beard down to my waist, a nice patched up overcoat, a cute little leather eye patch. I got a dangling gold chain as an earring, which I feel hits the light really well usually. And then I got several Keith Richards-esque gold and silver rings. The pinky one has a diamond. I'm a hill dwarf, a bard, originally from up north, and I think that's about it.
Hey man, I'm Luciana. I know I look a bit odd. My skin is like really pale, almost pink, and my hair is white and fades to blue. And you probably noticed that it is kind of a mess. Some people have told me that I remind them of a ghost, which I kind of dig. I have my blanket cape, my quarterstaff, my shield, my pack, everything a real adventurer needs, but my prized possession is my leaf. No, it's not a real leaf, man. This is my druidic focus. It helps me with casting my spells and really communing with nature.
The name's Puck McFay, though you might know me as the Tinker Bell from Hell. That's right, I'm a fairy, standing at a whopping 9 inches tall. I've got a big blue shell on my back to protect my wings, and a nasty horn coming out my head. Let me tell you a little something about fairies. We don't have parents. We sort of just pop into existence the first time a baby laughs. My baby was laughing at his mother falling down the stairs. So it's no wonder how I got my strict moral code.
Hi everybody, my name is Bryson David Hoff, and I am one of your DMs for Cornquest, Tales from Storm City. With me here today for our inaugural episode, I have a couple of wonderful players. I'd like to give them a chance to introduce themselves to y'all. Whoever wants to go first.
All right, I'll go first. My name's Cullen Ryan. I go by he, him pronouns, and I'm playing Puck McFay, also he, him pronouns.
My name is Michael Keating, they, them pronouns. Tonight I'm going to be playing Avidity Kevlar, they, them as well, darling.
I'm James Fitton, he, him pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Duke, also he, him pronouns.
Hello, I'm Dana Szarzynski, she, her pronouns. I will be playing Luciana, also she, her pronouns tonight.
And my name again is Bryson. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be playing a multitude of NPCs of various pronouns. So, let's jump right in. Storm City, the city by the lake, the hub of the Lightning Railway, unofficial capital of the Prairie Provinces. In less than 100 years, it has grown from a little trading post at the edge of the prairie to a bustling metropolis, a city of dazzling architecture, strong drink, loud music, fast cars, and danger lurking down every alleyway. We begin our adventure on a bright, mild, lazy afternoon in the city, one of those rare, blessed times of leisure when each of you has a day to yourself. So, why don't you tell us all a little bit about who you are and how you're spending your day?
Yeah, man. So, Luciana, I'm totally just like meditating today, and I've got my lucky pipe with my good herb in it, and I've got all my cat friends just hanging out with me in the forest, and we're just chilling, foraging, and I'm using some druid craft to just, make some nice little like flowers, probably in the shape of like clouds, and then throw a penis in there or something. I don't know, just because why the hell not, And I'm just chilling with all my buddies, and we're chatting, getting to know each other.
Avidity is not exactly sure what time of day it is right now, as they are well sequestered within the Green Water Mill, where they are taking up a resident poker game going on. They are more than confident that they are going to win every single hand, thanks to their little companion, Zephyr, a little sprite gifted to them by their genie patron, who is looking over the shoulder of everyone and relaying the emotional state that everyone is feeling right back to them, so Avidity knows exactly when to hold, fold, or go all in.
Oh my god, that guy is totally bluffing.
10 gold.
He nervously just kind of pushes and sees the bet. Doesn't raise, but sees the bet. The dealer's like, all right, turn him over. Let's see what you got.
4 aces.
He flips over. He's nursing a pair of jacks. Pot's yours, my friend.
Always a pleasure. Give him a little wink.
He kind of just pulls over the rest of his coins back into his purse and puts on his jacket and gets up in kind of a huff.
Oh, don't feel bad, darling. Happens to everyone. Ta-ta. So, I make a grand presentation to the rest of the bar. Who's next?
Duke's probably over at the Gannon's Tavern, enjoying the midday stout and softly debating sports and local politics.
Right. Who's gotta ask who's Duke's favorite sports team? More of a football guy, more of a baseball guy?
The hockey team of the Storm City, which.
And they are?
Yeah, what's the name of the hockey team?
Yeah, they're the the Griffin Wings.
Canon.
Sure.
Boom.
It happens that fast. It's
canon now.
There we go.
Storm City Griffin Wings.
The Storm City
That's
Griffin
right.
Wings.
Storm City Griffin Wings.
Add it to the Google Doc. And Cullen, what is Puck doing?
Puck McFay, he's just been evicted from his 4th mailbox of the month. People assume that they got their names on something. It just means that it's theirs. But I can make a perfectly suitable home in a P.O. box or whatever it is you may be putting your mail in. 9 inches tall here, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm very obsessed with my own size because people think I'm small, and I'm not. But I am. But if they think I am, I'm gonna punch them. All right. I just had a big argument with my old landlord, and by old landlord, I just mean the old lady who didn't realize I was living in her mailbox. And I came in with a little bit of old lady blood on my knuckle, getting ready to have a thimble of whiskey.
Very good. So, as each of your days is winding down, each of you is approached by a familiar figure. For the two of you who are in O'Gannon's, it's as simple as the bar back, a human woman with curly brown hair, who you know as Sarah, approaches you and puts a note down in front of the two of you. In the case of Luciana, as you're kind of romping through the woods, she kind of comes up from behind you and just kind of taps you on the shoulder and hands over your note before wordlessly turning back around into the woods. And in the case of Avidity, she comes in just after the gentleman who had kind of walked away in a huff, and Avidity, the gentleman who's just gotten off in a huff, has left, and as he comes out the door, Sarah comes in and takes his seat at the table. And she plops a couple of coin down in front of her, and slips you your note.
Didn't know you were one for the game, Sarah.
I like to play a hand or two when I can. Can't stick around long, but I thought I'd drop off that bit of instruction.
Well, it's always a pleasure. Tell me, what's your poison?
I could do with a shot of tequila.
Bartender! Bottle of tequila for the table, please.
He goes round to the back and pulls a bottle down and walks it over. It's like 5 gold.
Here you are.
He takes it and sidles away.
I'll pour us 2 glasses and play the game.
Yeah. Tell you what, make me a straight D20 roll. Do you happen to have a proficiency with cards?
Yes, I do.
All right, then you can add your proficiency as well to that D20 roll.
First roll of the game!
Woo!
Yay!
And that is a 21.
Nice.
Ooh, starting off strong.
Yeah. So she takes you deep into the poker game. Well, she does not fold. She stays around for the flop, the turn, the river. But when the time comes to flip over cards, you handily beat her. Full house. She's only got an ace high. Not a great card player, that Sarah, but definitely one to go all out and see what she can get away with. After the conclusion of that hand, she kind of packs up her things and just turns. She says, "See you tonight, Avidity," and walks out.
Thank you for entertaining me, darling. Always a pleasure.
Yes. And at this point, all 4 of you have the opportunity to look at your notes, and you say that each one of them says, "O'Gannon's tonight, 7 o'clock." Which, for the 2 of you who are already there, is in half an hour. Unless anyone wants to do anything different, at the appointed time, you make your way to the North Central District. It is in this part of Storm City that a small, unassuming bar sits. While officially just your run-of-the-mill neighborhood cafe and speakeasy, this local watering hole is also the secret headquarters of your organization, the Storm City Vanguard. Once an elite task force within the Storm City Watch, the Vanguard has fallen on hard times. They become an independently operating adventurers guild, working in the shadows, taking jobs that lie outside the reach of the law. Sometimes this means being a force for justice in a city where that can be hard to come by for some folk. Sometimes it just means cracking a few skulls for the sake of some gold. Now, those of you who are not already spending your afternoon at O'Gannon's arrive at roughly the same time and walk inside. It's a pretty good crowd for a weeknight, mostly laborers blowing off some steam after a long day. And as you enter, you spot Sarah, who's behind the bar. And seeing you, she gestures towards the room, the door to the back room at O'Gannon's, and leans over to the 2 of you who have been, tying one on for most of the afternoon into the early evening, and says, I think that's the rest of the group for that there meeting.
Hello, everyone. It is good to see you all again.
Yeah, Luciana's just walking in, smoking her pipe, and just heading straight for the room.
Okay. Are the rest of you following, or are you lingering a little bit before you going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow right into the room.
Yeah.
I make my way to the back,
who's
but
in there yet.
I make my way to the back, but casually just flirting with everyone along the way.
Just shooting the eyes, the finger guns, the...
Oh yes, absolutely. I make my entrance known.
Excellent. Okay, you all file into the back room and you find someone already there waiting for you. Rocky Red Rum, this grizzled little halfling man with center-parted gray hair and a really fantastic set of mutton chops. He's seated at the head of the conference table and kind of looks up as the door opens and you file in. Oh, good. Gang's all here. right, let's sit down, everyone. We got a lot to go over.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Oh, it's going, you know. You've been keeping your
good.
nose clean, kid.
Oh, always, of course. Hey, it's cool if Whiskers comes to the meeting with me, right?
I don't know that I can really stop you from bringing Whiskers to the meeting if you brought Whiskers to the meeting, so sure.
Cool. Yeah, Spot's here too, so it's fine.
Oh, great. Fantastic. And the rest of you is... Anything new to report? Any word on the street?
I found some great herb in the forest today. It was really good stuff.
Now, you say herb, you mean herb or you mean herb?
Dude, you just said the same word twice.
Oh, give me strength. Okay. So, I'm sure you're wondering why I've called you all here, yeah?
Enlighten us, darling.
Well, there's work to be done. It's a delicate operation, a lot of moving pieces, and it's not strictly speaking legal, so I'm afraid a lot of the details are going to be on a need-to-know basics. But here's the skinny. The Vanguard's been contracted to do a little something at the Plains Institute of Natural Philosophy tonight. Now, in order for us to pull off this task, we need to engineer a little distraction to allow our people on the inside to do their work. So that's where you come in. And he takes out of his pocket this little folded up map, which he opens up on the table. It's very crudely drawn. It's been done by hand and definitely wasn't drafted as much as scribbled. And there's no particular scale. Some of it's very poorly marked up. It says, this is a map of the sewers around the Institute. The main power generator for the whole southern circle is housed down there. What I need you to do is get down in the sewers, find the generator, and shut it off. That way it'll give our team on the ground the opening that they need. If we can put the lights out at around 10 o'clock, that's sort of what we've built the op around. Now, this map here should show you the most direct route. Now, I apologize for the crudeness, but as you know, the Vanguard isn't as connected as we used to be. But at any rate, get the job done, and there's 100 gold pieces in it for each of you.
Why at 10 o'clock, man?
That's just what we've planned around with our team that's going to be on the ground.
Why? What are they doing?
That would be the need-to-know basis.
Don't we need to know?
It shouldn't affect any of you what they're doing on the ground there, and because it has so many moving pieces and is, like I said, not strictly legal, should anyone get popped by the fuzz, we want to make sure that they don't get more information than they need.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, I guess.
Crystal clear.
Good. Any further questions before I send you on your way?
What can we expect to find in the sewers waiting for us?
Well, it's a very good question, and unfortunately not one that I'm particularly qualified to answer. I should get probably some rats, some very unpleasant smells, but hard to say what might be dwelling down there outside of the sanitation workers that are employed by the city. No one really has much reason to go down there.
Delightful.
So wait, they're doing it tonight?
That's the plan.
Oh, shoot, we gotta get going then. It's like 7.
Yeah. At any rate, that map that I drew out there should show you the most direct route. If you book it down to the South Circle, I guess it would only take you around 2 hours or so.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, like I said, if you get caught up by anybody, well, try not to mention our name, would you?
What, Vanguard name?
That would be the one, yes.
Yeah, okay. So don't
tell
bring
them
up
that
Vanguard.
Yeah,
Don't be like, oh, what do you want from us? We're from the Vanguard.
Okay.
They're operating out of O'Gannon's.
Yeah.
Which you can find on Lincoln Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say that specifically.
Don't do that.
Yes.
So when we get caught, don't say, "Oh, we're with the Vanguard." Don't worry.
Don't say that.
We're performing a covert operation. So
We're
don't say that.
Yes, that's exactly the kind of thing that I'm hoping to avoid.
Okay.
All right.
I'll make sure they keep
Smart.
their lips tight.
I appreciate that, Vid. You're a good kid.
No, I like to keep my lips loose, and then you can like shake it like. "Ugh."
What?
I don't know. Whatever.
What are you on, and where can I buy it?
You want some, man?
Absolutely, yes.
Here you go.
Oh, shit. Can I get on this?
Get a little puff. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
go for it.
It's all going around. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, guys, it keeps
Rocky
you
just
lipsy.
kind of shakes his head and gets up and walks back out to the front room.
Yeah, this
You know,
is
that's
good
kinda
stuff.
Trying to do a
Suspicious that you
covert
walked
operation
away.
without being a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta get a little loose. You gotta be loose, you know?
Aren't we
You gotta
supposed
be
to
loose.
make him
Especially when
take
we
a
got to
little
tell
bit?
everybody that we're from the Vanguard.
Yes, that was what
That
was
was what
said,
the plan
yeah.
was.
No,
Yeah.
we can't.
No, we are
We
not.
write the Vanguard
we
was
can't
here
do that.
on
No, we
every
can leave
wall.
an attractive calling card, but we shouldn't let people know that we are directly involved.
Okay.
All right.
Shall
There's
we?
a lot of interpretation as to how
There is.
we should be identifying ourselves.
That's
So
true.
we'll just leave it up to a spur of the moment decision, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
the best we can hope
All
for
right.
with you.
For sure.
This thing's
Alright.
pretty good. This is a pretty good snack. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
quality shit right there.
Yeah, yeah, right?
I probably
It's
shouldn't
good.
have eaten the same amount as you guys. I might be dead within the hour.
Well, I mean,
Nice.
you just take it's a puff, man, because it's in my pipe right here, so it's fine. Because like you just take in what your lungs can hold, and it's kind to you as long as you're kind to.
Are
it.
you saying that my lungs can't hold as much as you?
Yes.
I
That's-
take offense to that.
Why? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good, huh?
I can do this all day.
I'm sure you can, man. Keep going.
My disgusting sounds aside,
So,
perhaps we should be
we
going.
start making our way to the lightning rail?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Let's go.
As we go, as we are.
Yeah. I would also just like to remind the audience who's listening to these characters for the first time that Puck is a 9-foot tall little fae.
9
9
foot,
foot,
9
9
inches.
inches.
9 foot tall little
Listen,
fae.
hey
He's
man,
9 feet tall.
feet-
Everybody
yeah,
else
it's
is like
just-
7.
Yeah, no, like it's the whole multiverse theory where it's just like, yeah, size is relative. So even if
Yeah.
you could go to a different, like even if alien life exists, who says it's on the same scale as the rest of us? No, he's 9 inches tall, smoking
9
a
inches
pipe
tall.
designed for a person of average stature. I think our audience should just sit with that image for a little bit as
Yep.
the four of you make your way to the lightning rail.
She's got like in both hands, just like.
Yep. The four of you make your way to the lightning rail and hop on the dragon line headed south out of the circle. And it's only about a 10-15 minute ride to get to the nearest stop to the Institute. Still a couple of blocks off. It's a pretty sizable walk from the train to the Institute, but of course you're not going to the Institute. Taking a look at Rocky's crudely drawn map, you are able to find the label as to the entrance to the sewer that he expects you to take for this course that he's plotted out for you. It's kind of off down an alleyway. There's a big circular manhole cover, kind of an out-of-the-way spot. Not a lot of foot traffic. What are y'all doing?
This is the manhole cover that we need to enter through,
Yep.
and there's nobody around.
I
Make a
will.
perception check.
I would like to also help with that.
Yes, certainly.
I'm immediately going to try to just lift it by myself.
Do it.
Yep, make an athletics check.
it's gonna go
Perception
horribly.
check. Perception check is a unnatural 20.
Okay. Yeah, keeping kind of a weather eye out. There's not really, it doesn't look like there's anyone, like there are people around kind of passing by the alley, but no one is like lingering or looking at you or really paying much mind. What was that on that athletics check?
I'm hesitant to say, It's a 2.
Is that after your modifiers?
Yeah, I have a -1 to strength, and I also have disadvantage on all strength checks.
That's
Because he is
amazing.
9
Because
inches
I'm so
tall.
small.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, there's a homebrew like way to play tiny
That's amazing.
characters. It's really funny.
Yeah.
So good.
Especially for moments like this. Because as the two of you are keeping an eye out and making sure that no one is watching you do what you're doing, Puck just kind of rolls up his sleeves and it does not budge.
You okay there, man?
It's like a puppy trying to deadlift.
You're going to throw out your back.
Don't nobody help me.
No, okay. I'll just watch you struggle then, I guess. You're doing so good. You just gotta
don't have to
lift the legs.
You don't have to prove anything, man. You can live, man.
Oh, you think I'm trying to prove something now?
A little
Yeah.
bit at this point.
You seem to
Yeah.
be proving a lot of things. You gotta calm, chill.
I'd like
man.
to attack the manhole. I just like to try and punch through it.
Punch through the man. All right, roll
the
in.
man's hole.
Yeah, punch the man's hole. Do it.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
If you want to punch the manhole.
All right, so that is that's a dirty 20 on my attack roll.
Okay, yeah, roll for damage.
All right. That is 6 damage.
Okay. Like, after failing to lift up this manhole cover and enduring quite a bit of heckling from the rest of you, in frustration, Puck just kind of slams his fist down on it. And it doesn't break the manhole cover, and it doesn't, like, shake it from its groove, but it does leave a pretty sizable dent in the middle of this manhole cover.
Dude.
Wow.
What did the manhole do to you?
Me and manhole's got a feud.
I have a feeling that it has been that way for you for a long time. You gotta
Oh, yeah, I've
release-
got a lot of feuds going.
Release the energy, and it's cool. And I take my quarterstaff and I just like use it as a lever to like lift up the cover.
Make an athletics check. I'll give you advantage for using a simple machine.
All right.
That's platonic advantage.
That is a unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty easy once you have the proper leverage. You just kind of front and then.
Yeah, see what you can do.
Well,
You just,
anybody
like-
can use physics, okay?
Then why
Apparently
didn't
not.
Well, you know what? It's physics is weird when you're a small person, you know?
Well, it's different. That's true.
Why are you okay with not being okay with physics, but you got really mad about the manhole?
Yeah.
Me and physics got a feud.
Oh wow, you got a lot of feuds
you have a
going on,
list?
man.
I have a list somewhere.
You want another
I
hit? I
read
feel like
it
you need to
someday?
chill a bit.
Yeah, you can read it someday. I'll send it to you in a whatever this universe equivalent of PDF is.
Sure.
Oh, that's so exciting. I am looking forward to it.
A PD Fey. That's what I'm going to call it that now.
Luciana's already
PG
climbing
Faye.
down the manhole.
Pretty dank fey.
That's me.
So, the manhole cover has been moved aside. You are now all standing around an open, dark hole leading down to the sewers, and you can smell the stench wafting up.
Yeah, Luciana doesn't
love
even say
nothing
anything.
about
Just
this.
starts going down. Guys, it's
also
fine.
head
It's just
in.
shit. It's cool.
I'm gonna hover over the like.
I think we should all acknowledge how quickly she went down there.
Guys, it's
I
fine.
don't
It's all
know where to go
natural.
with it.
She didn't
all
even
natural.
hesitate.
I don't have any way. I don't feel any one way or not about it. I'm just saying it happened.
It really helped out in this specific situation, so I think we can't look Gift Horse in the mouth.
I feel like it's her natural habitat down there, and I had.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna sit on Duke's head so I don't have to walk in that.
Probably a good call. As you descend, the first thing that hits you is the terrible stench. Like, on the surface, you caught a whiff of it. Down here, it is overpowering. The second thing that you notice is the sound of the running water below you, and you do have that thought. Puck had it a little bit before the rest of you that you're going to have to wade through the sewage in order to get to the generator, which is not great. And sure enough, when you each reach the bottom of the ladder, you do splash down into about 3 feet of really evil-smelling, viscous water.
Oh, God.
and
I am
other
redoing my
stuff.
contract, and sewer jobs are completely off limits henceforth.
I'm holding my
You got a
hands
contract.
above my head.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
what's
darling,
a
if you
contract?
don't have a contract, make one.
How?
Do you have a lawyer?
I am my own lawyer.
Wait,
Oh,
Puck,
would you look at my contract for me then?
Sure, 50 gold and I'm all yours.
Oh, sounds good.
wait, Puck, while you're on my head, can you, like, hold my beard out of the shit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'll hold your beard. I'm holding. I've got it wrapped around me like a little blanket. I'm just kind of like, I'm just sitting on.
Oh. We've already had like 2 or 3 really fan-artable moments.
So good.
When we get fan art, that's when we've made it.
That's how you know you've made it big, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, who is currently holding the map? Who is going to be leading the attempts to navigate through these dank waters?
Yeah, I'm good with
I
maps. I can.
I can see out for 120 feet in pure darkness, so
I can't see shit in dark, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got dark vision.
I will take point.
Luke, you
Okay,
got dark vision?
cool.
I don't think so.
Well, I'll just kind of lead you which way to.
You're a dwarf, right?
Yeah, do they have
Yeah,
it?
you got
Yeah,
dark vision.
dwarves have dark vision.
Oh.
Oh, good. I always thought I could see really well in the dark. I never talked about it with anyone.
In
Dude,
that
you-
case,
you
I'll
could
help
probably
my
see
friend.
way better than
I'll go
me.
help my friend.
Doesn't everyone
Luciana,
just see like this
navigate.
naturally?
Yeah, I just thought that was how lighting was. Okay, I'll help look then.
Okay. So, whoever's holding the map, make me a survival check as you attempt to navigate using this map.
Alrighty then.
I mean, can anybody do light?
I mean,
Or
we
am
have.
I just gonna, like, shoulder it on somebody?
I was thinking I could sit on your head and kind of give you like directions verbally, like
Wow.
watch out a little to the left.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
I kind of roll my eye when Puck leaves, and I have to hold my own beard. Yeah.
How tall are you, Duke?
Who's asking?
Avidity.
You know, I'm tall enough.
I stand right next to Duke. How tall is he compared to me?
Just considering this water is 3 feet deep.
I'm like 4'9", 5 feet tall. 5 feet
Yeah,
tall.
like
It's up there. I'm cranky.
Oh, you're pretty tall.
It's like chest height on a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm cranky.
I'd like to make fun of him
Beard.
for his height.
Wow.
Okay, sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, dude, that's not really something you roll for. That's just kind of something you do.
I wanted everybody to know that the 9-inch tall, the little 9-inch tall fairy, is making fun of him for his
Can
height.
I roll for heckling?
I got a 20, by the way.
I'm not a
roll
bard,
to
but I'd like
bully.
to use cutting words.
I cast Vicious Mockery. I don't have that spell, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
There's more than one way for mockery to be vicious.
Absolutely.
So-
Anyway, I got to... A, I got to 20. B, seeing that Puck is no longer holding Duke's beard, I will summon my mage hand to lift it up for him.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Of
Ah.
course.
Much better. And I kind of like stretch my arms out.
As you see, like a hand made out of clouds with a few little lightning bolts coming off of it, grab your beard and lift it up.
Thank you.
Of course. So, 20 on the survival check.
Okay, with that 20, you're able to decipher the first kind of leg of this map and tramp your way through this ugly smelling water. It's been about 15-20 minutes of traveling when all of a sudden you hear footsteps coming from the opposite direction of you, these kind of splash, splash footsteps, and you see the beginnings of some light playing on the walls coming from around a corner. What are you all going to do about that?
Guys, I think I can see. I can see light. I'm not blind.
There's light coming from up ahead.
Okay. What do we do?
I cast darkness around us. Stay quiet and let them pass.
Okay.
So,
Do you think a giant ball of darkness might tip them off?
who knows? Maybe they just think they can't see down a tunnel.
That's such a good
Maybe.
point.
I mean, it seems like it might be a little noticeable.
Well, we're gonna find out, man.
I say we go tell them we're with the Vanguard.
I cast darkness.
Okay.
As black clouds just start pouring from me.
Right. You all see is this strange, dark mist just kind of pours out of Avidity's body and creates this sphere of impenetrable shadow all around the four of you. It's a very odd sensation for the dark vision folks as well, because you are not used to encountering darkness you can't see in.
But luckily, I took the Eldritch Invocation Devil's Sight. I
So
can see
you
through
can.
this.
Yes. So Avidity is the only one who is able to see as the source of the light and the sound comes around the corner. And you see two kind of burly-looking human men wearing coveralls and hip waders. You see that they've got some sort of official-looking patch on sort of the breast of the coveralls, and they're just kind of walking. One of them has a flashlight. They're just kind of tramping through. It's like, did you see the game last night? No, I was pulling a double shift. What happened? Well, I tell you, Cleveland just absolutely rocked the Griffin Wings in the third period.
I love how we have Cleveland in this universe.
Still got Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Cleveland
Yes, but
in
it's
every
Kingdom of
universe.
Storm
yes.
City and
Cleveland. But it's spelled Cleave space land.
It's still Cleveland.
Yes, it's still pronounced Cleveland, but it's Cleveland.
It's all a bunch of butchers that live there.
Yes, they're well known for
The Bardic Hall of Fame.
the Bardic Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
I've been there. It's nice.
Yeah, it's like very nice and very not what you would expect from what the rest of Cleveland is like. Oh man, that's my brain is now turning with the implications of Cleveland, but
Yeah.
I love that we're now saying Cleveland.
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 Yes, because I'm trying to cover up for me not coming up with it in the moment.
No, you're not covering
At some
it.
point, you're,
It's all
at some
part
point
of our
you're just gonna
expansion.
canonize like Lou Malnati's or
Yep.
something.
And I'm gonna have to make up a
happen.
bullshit fantasy spelling for it too.
Yup.
But they're coming around the corner, and the rest of you hear them. But Avidity is the only one who can see them going forward. And eventually, the light comes to play on the patch of darkness, and you watch them stop what they're doing. It's like, that's fucking weird.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, and all around the cavern, there's just gonna be faint whispers. We see you. We're with the Vanguard.
All right, make an
I'm
intimidation
trying to
check.
scare them away.
Guys, I think I smoked too much herb.
Are you guys hearing that too?
I am just gone at
I
this
have
point.
charisma though, and but I'm not proficient. So that's a 7.
It's like you watch as they kind of Jerron is like, is that? And they just kind of shake it off. It's like, echoes down here. Okay, you get in closer and see what the fuck's going on there. And they just kind of start nudging one another. It's like, go look. It's like, I'm not fucking looking. You look. This is way above my fucking pay grade. It's like, after what happened with the giant rat last week. No, I took that one. You're taking this one.
I want to whisper to everyone. Do you want to attack or do you want to stealth by this?
I say we become a giant rat.
I can do that.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it and jump out of the darkness.
Become a giant rat. They already have issues with the giant rat. Go for it.
Okay. And I'm gonna, so I use beast shape, and I'm gonna turn into a giant rat and just start squeaking. And do they have dark vision?
I want to help Dana by, as she turns into a rat, yeeting her out of the darkness towards them.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm just gonna start squeaking and running through and getting myself as dirty as possible and just keep running.
Okay. I'm gonna have Avidity make me an athletics check to see how effective the yeet is.
Oh no, I'm bad at those.
Yes, like I don't know why the warlock is.
Oh wait,
is
can I help with
fastball special.
this? Can I help with this after the fact, or is this?
No.
I don't think so. I don't see how.
No,
I don't
there's
think
no
I
fun
would have
in
been
that.
much help
Let's go.
anyway.
Oh, that's a 19 minus 1 for an 18. What the fuck?
Hey!
Thank you, Dice.
Hey. Yeah. So
It was one of those
you-
moments where a lady lifts a car off her baby.
Yeah.
Just, I need to throw this giant rat right now.
Yep. Except in this case, it is throwing a rat like a goddamn football. So, Avidity, you watch as Luciana, like her features kind of contort and she shifts into this, like, basically a 3-foot long, really gnarly looking rat. And you just kind of hoist her up and just kind of shot put her out of the cloud of darkness at the two sanitation workers who are having this argument. And she just comes out flailing and just screeching and squeaking in this unholy manner. And you just watch as these two guys just go, ah, 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 and just kind of start, like, they just kind of like press up against the sides as the rat comes scurrying out of the darkness. They both are very visibly freaked out by right now.
Excellent. I'm just gonna. Are they like approaching me to like attack me? Or are they just?
Oh no!
Okay.
They are full on like woman in a sitcom from the 1950s. Just like
Okay. Cool.
Like they are trying to crawl up the walls to get away from you.
Cool. So as soon as I like land and I see them, I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna hiss like, and I'm just gonna like make some aggressive movements and see what do they do.
Okay, make an intimidation check at advantage.
Yeah. Okay, my intimidation is not great. Ooh, that's not bad though. 18.
All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, they start just like scrambling back in the direction they came. This. Not. Far as I'm and you hear one of them just kind of say, the other's like, far as we're concerned, nothing. We saw nothing. We don't write anything on the report. Just gonna leave it be. Fuck it. It's like, yeah, I'm on. And the sound of them fades down a little side passage.
It's a good thing they said that within earshot.
Well, it's the sewers. Things echo.
Love that journey for us.
All right.
Drop darkness.
Excellent. And the rest of you watch as the darkness kind of dissipates like a fog, and you are able to see clearly once again.
I'm gonna stay in giant rat form because they have a dark vision of 60 feet, so I'm gonna stick with that.
All right. I'm going to get back on Duke's head and hold his beard.
I'm just gonna swim through the sewage.
Yeah, and you notice now as you adjust to your rat senses, and you are still yourself, of course, but there is a certain amount of animal instinct that kicks in any of these shapes, and you find that the smell in rat form doesn't seem to bother you quite as much. This actually feels a little bit homey for you.
I told you it was her natural habitat.
I mean, it's It's uncanny how naturally she's taken to this.
So, let's
Swimming.
continue onward, shall we? Oh God, she spit some of it out of her mouth like a fountain.
You know what? It's honestly, I love it. I like watching this. She's happy.
You know, who am I to judge others' happiness?
Yeah.
You hear
Oh,
the
right, I'm a
rat-
vidity. Let's go.
You hear the rat laugh.
I don't know what that means.
I will keep guiding us down the... Please tell me we don't have to follow them down the path they just left.
No, there are parts, there are various like corridors and stuff that branch off. So like they went back in the direction they came from and then turned down a different side corridor from the one that that the four of you were trying to follow. Okay, so as you make your way onward, are we stopping to take a breather, or are we pressing on?
I'm good to press on.
Okay.
If you need your spells, take it.
I mean, I have one spell left. We're fine.
All right. Hope we don't need 2 spells now. That'd be a really bad, precarious situation to get ourselves into, especially since you just said we'll be fine with 1 spell. If you happen to need 2 and we all die, that's going to be on you. All right, moving on.
Okay, so give me another survival check to continue navigating your way through the sewers.
That is 18.
18, very good.
I love this dice.
So you continue to make your way through the foul-smelling water. There are a couple of points at which you reach, like, crossroads, junctures, but you're able to make good enough sense of the map that you feel that you're on the right course and you're able to make the right turns at the right time. Making your way through the sewers now, you start running into more and more chambers that are not just waterways, and places where there are like walkways on the side and instrumentation and so forth that you gather is to moderate the flow of the water. So there are bits where you get to take a little bit of a reprieve from wading through liquid waste.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, which is very nice. And after another half hour or so of walking, you come to another one of these rooms, and you get up on the walkways on either side of the flow of water, and a grate slams down behind you.
Well, that's not great.
You
Boo.
look around and you see that there is no door on the other side of this room.
How big are the holes in the grate? Can I just like leave?
It's a pretty fine grate.
Well, I'm not asking how attractive it is.
I'd say that the openings are about an inch, like the little like openings are about an inch square. So like you could probably squeeze through, but it would be an effort to try to squeeze through them.
I would just like to quickly take out my pocket watch and look at what time it is. What's our time limit looking like?
Yeah, so you're trying to get the power shut off at around 10 o'clock. Right now it is about 8:15.
Okay.
Oh.
We have time.
Can I look around and see what caused the grate to slam?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Do I use the rat's stat on that, or is that mine?
Perception, I believe that would be the... Oh man, it's been a while since I've DM'd for a druid.
Oh, sorry.
I believe it would be your wisdom, but if the rat is proficient in perception and you are not, it would be the rat's perception.
The rat is proficient. It has advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
Yeah, this is not a
smell? Okay, that's fair.
You cannot smell what made the thing drop.
Okay. Perception is 18.
18. Looking around, you see that there is some kind of an arcane meter next to the door that looks like it's hooked up to some kind of an insulated wire. And with an 18, you're able to gather that this is kind of an automated process. And as you come to that realization, those of you who are on the ground start to feel water at your shoes. And you look down and you realize that the water level in this chamber is starting to go up.
I
Cool.
hate the sewers.
Are there any what's in this room? Can I just do a quick gaze and see what is around us?
Yeah, definitely. Make another perception check to just try to get a better basic grasp of the chamber.
13.
13. Looking around, you see like some very heavily like rusted over, very disused looking like little like instruments on the walls, push buttons, panels, switches. Hard to really gather how they work without looking at them more closely. But you do see, in this sort of general scope up, you do see on the walls like water lines, like markings from where the water level in here is ebbed and flowed. And you do notice that the highest water line seems to go almost to the top of the room. Not all the way to the top of the room, but almost. And that on the ceiling there's what looks like a little hatchway.
A little hatchway?
Yeah, like a
Does
little...
it lead outside?
Hard to tell from down here. Like you're only able to really make it out because of your dark vision. There is no light coming from behind it.
Okay, I look at avidity and I use my keen mind feature, I believe, to speak telepathically. And say, hey, there's a hatch up. Hey, man, there's like a hatch or something at the top. I feel like we should just like ride this out and then climb up through the hatch. Because like we followed the directions on the map, right?
Yes, we're following them splendidly.
Okay.
Zephyr, go take a check. See what's up there.
What are you asking me to do now?
Go look up at the hatch up above.
Okay, and she like kind of gets up and puts down the magazine she'd been reading and just kind of flits up to the...
She has a little cloud that she rides on.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. A pixie with a cloud. Yeah. So she just kind of... All right, even better. She the little cloud that she rides on just kind of floats up to the hatch, and you see her kind of like peek her head around the bottom of it, and she floats back down to you and says, "It's just more hallways and dirty water."
Yeah, man, I think that's it. I think that's it. Because, I mean, this is all just sewers. They're all dirty water. That's what a sewer is.
Yeah, why did you bring me down here, Avidity? It smells really bad.
Because we're getting 100 gold pieces after this job.
Oh, is that how much
that's
we're making?
enough.
Cool.
All right, you need anything else?
No, darling, you're fantastic. Please, take a seat.
Stop it.
DM, the hatch is,
Yes.
like, will we all be able to fit through it?
Not all at once, but it's like a little like 4 foot by 4 foot opening.
Okay, I just start swimming in circles.
Okay, yeah. You ratty paddle around as the water level goes ever more and more upward.
Can I just, like, fly
towards
up?
the ceiling.
And,
Yeah,
like,
if you like.
check it out a little bit for myself.
Yeah. Go
All
ahead.
right.
And, yeah, you fly up. The hatch is nowhere near as heavy as the manhole that you had to take down here. So you like.
Are you saying I couldn't have lifted that manhole?
I'm not saying you couldn't. I'm just saying you didn't.
Got him.
So we're using facts in this argument, I see.
But like you are able to just like kind of bump into it, and it gives a little bit, and you're able to like take a peek out if you'd like.
All right, I'd like to. Yeah.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
All right. Oh, not good. That's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, you peek out, and it looks very similar to the various byways and sewer stretches of sewer that you'd been wading through already. It looks like the hatch opens up to a little dry platform that overlooks more flowing sewage.
Looking at the map, is this the wrong chamber? Did I take a wrong turn somewhere?
Looking at the map now, make a I'd say make an investigation check at advantage because you've had some time to familiarize yourself with the map.
Thank you. Advantage? Well, okay. That's a 9.
It looks like this is where you're meant to go, but there's this kind of snarl of overlapping lines right in the middle of the map that you've been having a hard time trying to parse. So this looks like you've taken all of the right turns. It's just it's hard for you to decipher on this map whether this is something that the person who drew it knew about and just didn't communicate effectively, or if this is something they did not know about and might have set you on the wrong course.
There's a giant amount of scribbles within this room itself, so what Lucy is doing, this swimming, is actually following the path perfectly.
I know, man. I'm perfect. Didn't you know that?
While I'm waiting upstairs, I'd like to carve into the wall Vanguard was here.
Okay.
Zephyr,
Yeah,
I don't want you to go get wet. Go wait upstairs. We'll be up there in a bit.
How high up is the hatch?
It's about 60 feet up. The rate at the water has been filling the chamber. Now you're about, I'd say you're about 40 feet up, so you've got about another 20 feet to go.
Right.
It'll get there in about 2-3 more minutes.
All right. I keep swimming.
Okay. Anyone doing anything else, or are you all just kind of waiting to be buoyed up there?
It sounds like Zephyr came up to hang out with me.
Yeah, no, Zephyr is up there.
So have you been?
What do you care? God.
You know I care.
Just... I've been fine, alright? I've been fine.
Have you seen any of your brothers or sisters lately?
They're not my
You know that we're family.
You keep saying that, but that doesn't make it true. God.
I did not raise you to believe in what's true and what's false. I raised you to believe in what you can do.
Yeah, well, I can do plenty. Okay, Puck?
Oh, that tears me heart out of me soul there.
Cry me a sewer. She just kind of like turns around and kind of cold shoulders you a little bit.
You know, I try. I try my best.
No one asked you to try, all right? I'm a grown pixie. I can take care of myself.
I know that. I just want to be part of your life.
Well, it looks like you've got your wish.
Oh. I can't apologize for not being there enough. You know as well as I do that fairies, you can't keep them in one place for long. It'll take time, but if you're ever ready to forgive me, I'm here.
Whatever. And it's around
I finished carving Vanguard was here.
Yeah, what are you carving that with?
My like really razor sharp and hard pencil spear. It never breaks and I never have to sharpen it. It's magic or something, I don't know.
Okay, and it's around this point that the other three of you reach a spot where you're able to, if you wish, attempt to punch out and go through this hatch in the ceiling.
Avidity is immediately doing that.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of go up and the door swings open and you kind of pull yourself up and out onto a dry floor. Well, reasonably dry.
Ugh. I am going to kill Rocky.
As soon as the other two are up, I want to try to as a rat swim down a little bit and then swim up and try to jump out of the water and into the hole.
It's like the dolphin show.
Yeah.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay. That's with the rat stats. Yeah,
Yeah, with the rat stats.
rat stats are
Rat
better
stats.
than mine. So there you go.
Welcome to rat stats.
Rat stats. Okay. All right. Oh, that's actually really good. 21.
Yeah. So the rest of you are kind of up on the ground and catching your breath, squeezing dirty water out of various bits of clothing, and you watch as this furry form just kind of erupts out of the water and does a couple of turns in midair before landing on the ground and kind of shaking itself off like a dog.
Yep. And I try to cover them in as much more sewage as possible.
Oh yeah, with a 21 you definitely do.
Yep. I'm staying a rat.
I can feel my soul leaving my body.
That
Hey,
feeling
Avidity Man, because
is
you're the only one
called-
who can talk to me right here through the telepathic stuff. Where are we going now, man?
Puck, I believe you were saying something to me.
I kind of lost my train of thought.
All right,
Sorry.
well,
It's
Sorry.
it's this way. Let's go.
Okay. Make me another survival check.
Oh, that jumped out. I'll just roll this one then. Natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
This dice is too good. It's too powerful.
Yeah.
That has been a very primo die for you.
It has been the same one. I tried rolling another one and it left the box.
Clearly the dice gods have indicated that is your D20 for the evening.
Yeah.
fun fact. It's all 20s every single time.
Oops, all 20s.
There are 19 20s written on this D20 and 1 1.
Oh God. Anyhow, Avidity stops for a second as they pore over the map. And Avidity, now that you've gotten out of the jam, you're able to piece together that you are still on the right course. And you can see that the map is now telling you to get into the water here and go down another track. Water on this level is a little bit shallower. It's only about 8 inches. So for most of you, it just kind of hovers around. It just kind of sits around your ankles. And you continue on that pathway for another half hour or so. I believe at this point the wild shape would have worn off.
Yeah. At some point, I've stopped swimming and I'm just crawling in the mud as a person again. Oh, sorry guys, I'm out. I'm tapped.
Puck, you can even walk in this water if you'd like.
I would
No.
not like. Thank you.
Just wanted to keep your options open.
It's cool, man. It's all natural.
I believe that, and that's why I don't want to walk in it.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
And you continue on this way. And the water level, as you go on, steadily starts rising again. After about a half hour of walking, it is now up to knee level. And it is at this point, Duke, that you feel something brush against your calf. It's only there for a moment, but it feels solid and kind of muscular almost. It just very briefly brushes against the side of your calf.
Ooh. And then I kind of like hop around. Ugh. There was something sensual, and I touched my leg, and
It was what?
it was a little sensual.
It was sensual.
From
In the
my
sewers.
understanding of it, like it was unsettling. It was
Something
Something
unsettling.
around
you
here
up?
sparked feelings.
Yeah, like it was firm but gentle, and
Okay.
That's always the
What-
best
what it
way,
did to my
man. You
cat.
should talk to
Did it make you feel safe, or did it make you feel like you were
no,
a little
no,
bit?
because
Do
I
you
didn't
feel
know where it
held?
was coming from. Like if I knew where it was coming from, if I knew who was holding me, I would feel safe. but instead I was just held out of nowhere.
You were held.
Well, my calf. Sorry.
Okay.
I stick my hand by his calf. Is there anything there?
Not anymore. Now you're essentially touching my calf. Everybody get away from my calf.
I start
Does
petting his
Lucy
calf.
make you feel held?
It's
A little
okay, man.
more than the other one.
See, we're all friends here.
We are. Thank you. I was having a bad trip and you brought me back.
You're welcome.
I would like to look around the water and see if I see anything.
I would like to look up if I have like the name of Vanguard HR.
I don't think we get benefits. I doubt we have an HR representative.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
think?
more of a contractor situation. You're not quite employees.
Okay.
You don't think Rocky holds us to a certain set of standards?
I feel like we're held to standards, but we don't get anything for it.
Yeah.
Perception is a 13 from
13.
Avidity.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crud in this water, but you don't see anything that looks alive.
It was probably just something dead. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
Do dead things hold you?
Yeah. Or even if it was, this is probably his home. We should leave him alone in his home.
I actually don't disagree with you on this one. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
The thing, whatever it was, we should leave it alone. We're intruding on his home, guys.
All right,
We
then
gotta
how do we
let
get
it
out of
be.
here as quickly as possible?
I don't know.
This way, let's just double time it.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Make me another survival check. It is now getting on towards 9 o'clock, so you've got about another hour before you're supposed to reach the generator and shut it off.
Oh, I also can't see shit, so I've got my hand on Duke's shoulder, just like charging behind him.
That is...
Is her hand all sewagey?
Totally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all of you are all sewagey right now. There's really no
Sure,
way
we
around
swam in
it.
it. We swam in it.
I wish I had prestidigitation.
Am I not that sewagey?
Puck is the only one who's Puck is still pretty sewagey, but he's not as sewagey because he is able to kind of stay above the water level.
Puck, you're looking good, man.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I got a 16.
16. Okay, making pretty good time and continuing to follow this map. The water level continues to rise until it's almost to the same point as where you were before on the lower level. And eventually the space kind of... It opens up a tad. The corridor gets a little bit wider, and you're able to sense that there is a steep drop off in the water level above, that it's going to basically you can tell. I'm trying to figure out how best to explain this. It's kind of when you're standing right on the edge of the deep end of the pool, where like the surface of the water is at a constant level, but you can tell that in front of you there's a decline on the floor, and that if you continue walking along, you are going to be treading water and swimming. And you see it's sort of up against the wall of where the passageway that you were in opens up into this. There are two boats that are kind of anchored to the walls. One of them looks pretty old and ramshackle and run down. They're both made out of wood, but this wood looks like it was at one point whitewashed, and that whitewash has been steadily peeling off of it. It looks like it's been pretty disused. The other one, though, looks like it's newer. It looks like it's got a fresh coat of paint, and it looks like it's been pretty well maintained, and there's even a little motor on the back of it that looks like it's in good working order, where the other one has only oars.
I climb onto the motorized fancy one.
Can I just start flying at this point? Just like...
Yeah.
I will also relay to everyone about the drop-off point that I'm noticing. Careful, it goes down, and frankly, I think that this, whatever brushed Duke's leg, if it wasn't dead, maybe this is its, like, home.
Oh,
So I'm getting in
that's
a
good point.
boat.
Yeah. Boats are good. I like boats.
Yeah.
Excellent. I might keep it.
Okay.
Well, it's like our boat, right?
Yeah. Guys, we can have a boat party.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
we name it?
Yeah.
We should name it The
Yeah.
Vanguard Was Here.
The Vanguard. No, just the Vanguard.
SS Vanguard.
SS Vanguard done. Yes.
Excellent.
Do we have a bottle to christen this? Does anyone?
I-
have a
I got a
glass,
bottle
maybe?
at all times. I've got a little tiny vial.
I take
oh,
out the.
Yours is probably bigger.
Sorry. I wave my hand over my ring as the bottle of tequila that I grabbed from the green watermill comes out. Yeah, I still have like a half bottle of tequila.
There you go. Pour it on the boat.
Well, we don't want to waste it. We could have a little. Let's all do a one, and then we'll pour one out for the homies.
Okay.
You only do like a
Yeah,
little
let's pour
shot
one out
the
for
boat.
that thing that brushed your leg.
Well, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I put that on you.
I just say one thing and you do another. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I pour a little shot onto the SS Vanguard and then pass the bottle around.
Drink.
This is where I would like. I think we should sing a sea shanty. Just a little ho
All right.
ho. There we go.
You lead us.
Okay. Go.
No, that's just a ho ho, and then we can just role play the rest of it.
Ho,
But all
ho.
together.
Ho ho.
Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I
Ho,
got
ho.
discouraged after a
Ho.
shot, and I was like, this is not worth it.
I don't know any sea shanties, man.
Duke, you have to lead us in a sea shanty.
Yeah.
I am covered in sewage, and I am grumpy, and I don't want to lead.
Okay.
That is not a very good sea shanty, but I think I've heard it before.
It's from Cleveland.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
Have you ever said hello, Cleveland? In like
I think you just did, man.
Yeah.
Oi, Cleveland.
Oi, Cleveland.
Oi, Cleveland.
Oi, Cleveland.
Oi, Cleveland.
Sounds like you're. Anyway, I get on the boat.
Yes.
Yeah, I climb
And-
on too.
Yep.
Are we pouring out this? Did we pour out the tequila?
Yeah, we did.
No, we're not
Yeah,
pouring
you
it all out. If anyone pours out my whole bottle of tequila, I will be angry as all hell.
I would like to say that I would like the same amount of shot that everybody else has, and I'm still pretty fucking high from whatever it is that Luciana gave us.
It's okay. You just can't smoke after you drink. That's when you get.
Yeah, that's
Take as
Oh,
much
yeah.
as-
You'll be
dangerous.
fine. It'll calm you
What's-
down.
What's
probably.
what's the old rhyme? It's like weed before liquor. You're fucked or something. I don't know.
I know
I don't
about-
quite know.
I know
I don't
South
quite
Storm
know the
City
rhymes.
proverb.
I take another swig from my
It's
tequila and
it's
put it back
beer
in my
before
ring.
whiskey. I've never been frisky.
You've never been
now
frisky.
You're just making shit up.
I've
now.
never been frisky.
You
You're
have.
I
on
just
Gross.
point to Zephyr.
I've
Wow.
You know,
Is she his daughter or something?
That's
We're not biologically related. No, I adopted her.
Oh.
That was nice of you, man.
I mean, I was in a situation, and I'm sure Zephyr disagrees with you.
Zephyr, is he a bad dad?
I don't want to have family therapy right now.
You don't want to
can
have
we
family
just
therapy
continue?
in the middle of the sewer.
I do. You know what?
Look,
I
on
don't
a
want to
boat,
be.
no.
I don't want to be on Mari. Right
Look, in
now.
about 5 minutes, if I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, we're
move,
still- we're
I
going
get
on
my
the
spell
boat, right?
slot back. If we
Oh.
do 5-minute family therapy, I will have another spell slot.
Are you saying that you're holding my family therapy hostage for whether or not you could save my life later on if we run into trouble?
Of course, I don't do anything if it doesn't benefit me.
All right, I'm willing to
rough way
die.
to
We're not
live,
doing
man.
family therapy right now. I don't know
Okay.
any of you fuckers.
That's true. Let's go.
We know a lot about you, though, so far
Okay.
today. Learning experience.
Yeah, I'm a very open book for some reason. I don't. I'm like pretty high. I've been talking a lot, and I'm taking a full size shot of tequila right as we speak.
That is like half your body weight.
Oh, that is entirely my body weight.
That will kill you.
So the four of you make your way down the river of shit in the newly christened SS Vanguard. And you make it about 15 minutes before all of a sudden you feel the boat disappear out from under you. And all of a sudden you fall into the drink.
I'm still
And that's
flying,
where we.
right?
If you were flying all that way, certainly. But if you were just like sitting on someone's shoulders, like it happens too quickly for you to take your reaction.
Oh, gross.
And all of a sudden, you find yourselves treading water in the middle of sewage that is deeper than any of you are tall.
Oh, no.
And that's where we will take our intermission.
I
All right.
hate this journey for us.
This is real gross. I love it.
It seems our party is up creek without a paddle. Or a boat. It is I, Sir Corn of Corn, son of Corn. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Cornquest Podcast to stay up to date on the latest Cornquest news. And for exclusive bonus content, make sure to subscribe to Corn Productions Patreon. The $5 tier will get you early access to shows and podcasts and even bonus episodes. And the $10 tier gets you free access to all of our upcoming pay-to-stream content, including our upcoming production of Drink at Home, the digital edition of Corn's longest-running drinking game sketch show. Hosted by the hilarious Gus Thomas, available October 23rd at $5 to stream for non-patrons. Now, let's see how those vanguards are doing.
Welcome back, everybody! So, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, you had been on a boat rafting down a river of sewage, and you'd been on this route for about 15-20 minutes, and the boat has just magically vanished out from under you, and you are now treading water in a river of really, really disgusting water.
But
What
we
are you
named
doing?
the boat. We named
Why
the
can't
boat.
I have nice things? I just want nice things. Why do they always do this to me?
We christened it.
Okay, we're in a river of essentially, right?
Yep.
Okay.
A decently fast-moving river of that none of you are able to touch the bottom of.
What kind of shit?
What do you mean, what kind of...
I mean, I
We
need
don't
to know.
No, we don't.
All right.
We don't.
Bryson, just DM me what kind of shit it is later.
Are there ledges on the side of the walls at all?
There are not, no.
I will...
The ceiling is
the
about
ceiling?
10 feet above your heads.
Okay. Could I... Okay. You can tell me if you'll allow this, but could I cast Entangle and just have the vines sprout from the ceiling, and like can we all just like grab onto the vines?
Yeah, I would allow you to do that if you wanted to try to get yourselves up out of the sewage that way.
Yeah, let's I will do that. Yes. So I cast Entangle, and you guys see a bunch of vines and stuff, and they all kind of have like cat stuff on. Like there's there's the cat tails and stuff that are poking out from the vines, and they just kind of like dangle, and I grab onto one and I just like pull myself up, and they're big vines, so you guys are good.
I'll grab on as well and pull myself up.
Okay, dudes, this only lasts a minute, so we gotta figure out a plan.
What can I see around here? I wasn't in the poop water, so I'm not as maybe I have a little bit better of a mindset for finding out a good way for them to get out of this.
Yep. Make a perception check.
Oh, that's a 21.
21. Kind of looking around, it looks like this kind of sluice or channel continues on for quite a ways yet. It doesn't look like there are any obvious walkways or ledges or anything. You do see that there are a couple spaces of spots on the wall where like the brick that lines the walls of this passage, like juts out like an inch or two from the wall, and these are kind of spaced out every like 2 or 3 feet or so along the walls.
Enough for them to grab on?
In theory, yeah.
All right, I'm going to fly over to them. I'm going to be like, oi, listen. Grab onto these.
Grab onto what?
These jutting out little bricks. Right?
Okay.
Great. Excellent. I'll grab onto one.
Okay. So each of you grabs onto one of these handholds right as the vines from the entangle spell fade, and you see that they continue on in a line going down the passageway. So in theory, if you wanted to attempt to basically boulder your way down the remainder of this passageway, you could do so and avoid falling into the water.
Yeah, sure. Let's give it a shot, right?
I will do whatever I can to stay out of this water.
Okay.
I'm just along for the ride.
So for the 3 of you who cannot fly, make me athletics checks.
Athletics?
Yes.
I got to 12.
Okay.
Ooh, 21.
Oh, there we go. Oof. I got a 6.
Ooh, okay. So, Avidity and Luciana, you're able to make your way across this bouldering track. It's basically what it is in the wall. Luciana, very, very adeptly, like she is flying through. Avidity, it's a little bit trickier. You're very much not one given to physical exertions of this kind.
Oh God, I'm dying.
But even Avidity is able to make their way, if a little bit more slowly than Luciana. Duke, on the other hand, you make it like 4 or 5 more of these little handholds before you feel your muscles starting to give out, and there's one that's just a little bit beyond your wingspan, and you go just tumbling ass over tea kettle back down into the sewage.
It's okay, just swim. It's natural.
I kind of grumble, and I don't look up. I just climb. I just start climbing.
Okay.
I don't acknowledge any of the heckles.
Okay, make another athletics check, this time at disadvantage for repeated attempts.
Okay, so I got a 17.
Okay.
Is that... But that's... I just rolled once for disadvantage.
Okay, so... Yeah, so roll again and take the lower number.
11.
Okay, 11 still good enough. Like,
All right.
your pride a little hurt, and your body newly refreshed with the waters of the sewer. You claw your way back up, and you're able to, this time, very slowly and methodically make your way down this passageway until eventually the river reaches a branching point at which there is a small dry platform that you're all able to kind of collect yourselves on.
Dude, like, what happened with the boat? It was there and then it wasn't.
I really thought that boat was going to be a longer companion. Like,
Me
I thought it was going to make some cameos and...
Yes.
Yeah, we went through the trouble of naming it. I really thought we were going to be
We christened
doing a
it?
little...
Do I have any idea what might have happened to that thing?
Make an Arcana check.
That's a 1.
Some magic bullshit, definitely. But...
It's very obvious what happened to it. Clearly, a giant fish ate it.
Insight check.
Sure, make an insight check. Insight contested by deception.
Mm-hmm.
11.
That's 20-something.
Oh shit!
I'm
Like-
proficient in
Wait.
deception.
Wait, a fish ate it? Are you serious?
Yes. Did you not see it? It was huge.
No, I didn't see it.
Are we
I
assuming
wish I
this is
could've
some sort of
seen it.
poop fish?
Oh my god, poop.
Well, there was already that tentacle thing that gently
I
caressed
was
Duke.
touched. Gently, but it let me know it was there. You know, it wasn't like bad channel. I just wasn't hurt.
It's
fine.
already my number one ship.
I wanna talk to this fish.
I thought your number one ship got eaten by a fish.
Well, that's why it is now my number one ship. You are correct. In any case,
Where are we now? We're on this thing.
Yeah, you're
well,
on a
according to
little
the
island,
map,
which is now very, very waterlogged.
yeah, it's been sewer logged so long. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, no. I would probably be storing it in my ring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be a smart thing to do.
All right.
Yeah, it's important enough that I would be like storing it so it doesn't get damaged. So yeah, I'll take it out and flip it open. Where are we? What's going on?
Yep. Make a survival check.
Okay. That's 12.
12. Okay. You take it out and you kind of retrace your spot on it, and you find where you are. You're getting close. You're just a little ways out now from the room where the generator is supposed to be. And in fact, now that you've had an opportunity to stop and take a breath, you notice that on the ceiling now you can see like big, thick, insulated cables that are running parallel to the streams down here. They're all bundled up and very, very tightly secured because you really don't want water and electricity mixing, but they do use the same kind of channels and tunnels to run both types of cable. So you're able to discern what you believe to be the proper path if you're ready to sally forth.
Now, we need to disrupt this at the exact correct moment. Do we care about turning the electricity back on?
Rocky did not say anything to you about turning it back on. He seemed to... the instructions you were given was just turn it off and get the fuck out.
The cables are right here.
I-
So we could just disrupt it.
Well, but we don't know where those cables are going, do we?
Well,
Also,
according to the
Only
path...
one
they
way to
might go-
find out.
Well, I know, but like, what if they don't go the right spot? Or what if they go to like a bunch of different spots and then we like screw over a hospital or something?
Then that's their fault for being sick in the first place.
What? That's rude.
I'm pretty sure hospital power cables aren't running through the sewers.
No,
What's up?
you're
No,
right.
no.
That's actually... No. She's right. I will definitely completely lose my powers if I think like that. Never mind.
Okay. Really? Your powers come
Probably.
from good thoughts?
Good actions, I say very begrudgingly.
Well, that's nice. Yep.
So yes, we should probably continue onward.
Okay.
You're here.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Here. And I take a puff.
How hard would it be for me to cut those cables? Fun question for the DM.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
14 plus 0. 14.
I mean, they're very insulated. You could probably manage it, but it would take some time of hacking away at it. And it's very unlikely that you'd be able to get one clean cut, which when you're dealing with something that has live current running through it, could present some shocking side effects.
All right, I won't do it then.
All right, how do we get there? I mean, it's just, what's in front of us? What's around us?
There's one tunnel. Let's
river
go.
Yep. Yep. So, following Avidity's instructions, you take one of the branches of the river that now has walkways on either side of it.
Okay.
I'm walking.
Yep. And you continue to walk down that path, and it's about a half hour of walking. It's about 9:30 at this point that you reach a dead end.
Well,
It's a dead end.
Did
Are
the
we in the right
wires...
spot?
Where did the
the
wires
wi-
go?
The wires can, like, there's a wall, and there's like a little inset in the wall that the wires continue to run through. And there's like a little thing at the, like a little slot at the bottom where the water continues to run and looks like it waterfalls down. But the walkways end, and there is a brick wall in front of you.
is that open and big enough for me?
Yeah, if you wanted to go on the other side of it and take a look.
What do y'all think? Should I go?
Do it.
Go look.
See if there's like a
Alrighty.
secret doorway or something.
Hey, what do you see?
Anyway, yeah, what does Puck see? What do you roll on the perception check?
Oh, sorry. Not good. That's an 8.
Yeah, going through the slot and looking through it looks like this is like you can see the sewer does in fact waterfall down for about 200, 300 feet into a pool below. The wires in the ceiling, like you see they go through the little. This is hard to describe auditorily. There's like a little cutout that they go through in the wall that you would run into, and then they go up and seem to connect with something on the surface. It's not really possible to see where exactly they go.
Like it goes in an L shape.
Yeah, it goes like in an L shape up through the ceiling.
All right.
But no signs
There's
of any.
no way for me to get up there.
No, there's no way to get up there, and there's no signs of any kind of a secret door or a way to get through that wall other than being as tiny as you are.
What does the map say? Do we go up or down?
What does the map say?
Make an investigation check to try to read this map.
Can I punch through the wall and try to let them in?
That is a 7.
The map at this point has started to you've been storing it in your ring, but like just pulling it out and getting your grubby hands on it has really started to take a toll on its legibility. You don't see anything on the map that looks remotely like what you're looking at.
At this point, I think Rummy got a bit too drunk.
Or
I say we ask for more money.
I like that plan.
Yeah, honestly, like we had to, you all had to wade through shit, and their map sucks.
Yes.
I don't know
It
who's
really
their
does.
cartographer, but they need a new one. Yeah.
Here's my plan. Or, here's my idea. What if we just cut the wires up above us? Call it a day.
I think it's gonna hurt a lot of people.
The chances of this connecting to a hospital or really anything else are slim to none. Plus, hospitals have backup generators nowadays.
Do they? Nowadays?
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know. Everything's run by steam.
I'm pretty
and that
sure
takes
if
a
we
lot
know
of-
what a backup generator is, hospitals have them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pull logic here,
Hang
but
on, hang on. Hang
Oh,
on,
so
let me
now
do
you're not.
something.
Now you're using facts. Puck.
Hang
I
on, I
use
got-
facts only when they're convenient for me.
I've got something that might be able to help us.
What is it?
Yeah. So wait, can you guys like describe what the generator would look like? Because I don't know a lot about these things.
It would look like a metal box with a lot of wires, knobs,
Okay.
probably a big red button that says "Do not press."
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I don't really know what a generator looks like normally.
Okay. All right.
So I'm
I
just
am
gonna start
bullshitting.
describing things. It's got like a big mean face on it. That
Oh,
turns
yes,
happy
it is.
when
Mean,
it's
right?
smiling and specifically connected to a hospital. And it has big wings and very long teeth.
Okay. Hang on. And I take out a forked twig, and I just use it and my druidic focus, and I'm gonna cast Locate Object.
Okay.
And I'm concentrating on the generator, and I will sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of me.
Okay. The generator is not within 1,000 feet of you.
Fuck.
Which,
Okay, guys.
which means that if you took the correct path, it would be.
Right.
So you probably
Yeah,
did not
guys.
take the correct path.
So I'm concentrating on this thing, guys, and I don't sense it like anywhere. I think we took a wrong turn somewhere. Can I take a look at the map and try? Wait,
Go
I
for
can't
it.
see
Be
shit.
my
I can't
guest.
see shit down here.
How much
No, I
time
can't
do we
see
have
anything
left?
down here.
We have a
you've
half hour.
got about half an hour.
Fuck. I don't see anything, but we're in the wrong spot, and so even if we cut the wires, they won't affect the right thing.
Who is the smartest person here right now?
Me.
I'd say definitely, probably not me. I'm just gonna say whoever raises their hand though probably isn't the smartest person.
I'm pretty smart, you guys.
Lucy, here's the map, but I'm going to be reading over your shoulder and person-splaining everything to you.
Okay,
Person
cool.
I am gonna start I see if let's just start looking at these wires here.
I'm gonna start looking at the map, and I don't know if this affects anything at all, but I have the backstory of Wanderer of Outlander, so I have an excellent memory for maps and geography.
Okay. So I would give you
I
would give you advantage on the survival check to try to see where everything went wrong.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna see where everything went wrong.
Like
So
in my
survival?
life?
Oh man, if only that were just one dice roll.
Yeah, right. Is this a survival check?
Yes.
Okay, not great for either, but that's fine. 18.
18. Yeah, you kind of go back and retrace your steps, and you see that you took a wrong turn on this last leg of the journey.
Okay. Oh, guys, yeah. It's back this way. Come on. Let everybody run so we get there faster.
Marvelous.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
All right, I say we take we take 20 minutes to follow this. If nothing
Okay.
comes of it, we just cut off these power cables.
I mean, that's a good
Agreed.
backup plan, man.
Yeah.
But
I'm just gonna say that right now I'm following you, but I think that we should have
Okay.
this backup plan just in case.
Okay,
I
cool.
second
and
this
I've also got locate object up. It lasts for 10 minutes. So yeah. So as soon as I'm within 1,000 feet, I'll get a ping, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So moving at if you're running, you're able to get back to the juncture where you took the wrong turn in about 15 minutes, and but towards the end of the spell of locate object's duration, you do get a ping, but it's coming the ping is coming from a direction that is through the walls. So you're close, but you still need to get back to that junction and take the other path in order to get there.
Guys.
But the good news is that it seems that the other branch of that path, you won't have to go as far down. So it'll be close, but you could potentially make it there in time.
Okay. Yeah.
So you get back to the juncture point, and you kind of go around you go the other direction, and it's about 10 minutes. Right now it is 9:55, and you reach an open chamber. This one is dimly lit by little inset lights all along the walls. In the center, there's a large, complex-looking piece of technology. Much like it was described to you before things started going a little bit off the rails, it is a large metal box with various wires and tubes coming out of it gauges, buttons, levers, and so forth, that is sitting in the middle of this chamber. However, as you come into the space, you become aware of something else kind of lurking along the sides of it in the shadows. Something big. And you hear in your minds, very similar to the way that Luciana sometimes communicates, this voice. And the voice says one word, says, food?
We're with the Vanguard.
God fucking I cast darkness on myself.
Okay, and just like that, avidity is gone, and there's just this big patch of blackness.
Can we see the creature?
Make a perception check. Anyone who doesn't have dark vision will do so at disadvantage.
I will do it disadvantage. Oh fuck, that's a natural 1.
10.
2.
10? No, sorry, 9.
Duke, what did you roll?
10.
10? Okay. Okay. So the 10s are able to make out the details of this shape. Because you have dark vision, you're able to discern the color. It's this big, like, brownish tan, rubbery skinned creature with 3 thick, muscular legs, 2 in the front of the body, 1 in the back. This big snout filled with teeth that come out at odd angles. No eyes, but 3 tentacles sprouting from the back. And it is sitting in the corner of the room. Looks like it had been, like, sniffing along the floor before it became aware of your entrance.
Okay, so I stay really still, and I just sort of, like, corner mouth whisper to everybody. I'm like, stop! There's a thing there, and I point to it. And I'm watching it, though. I'm not looking at them. Can I see if it's, like, being aggressive? How is it? How does it feel towards us? Is it just like a deer that's frozen?
It doesn't... Make an insight check.
Okay. 13.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it's afraid of you. It doesn't look like it's behaving... It doesn't look like it's, like, ready to pounce or anything, but it is definitely looking at you in whatever manner this creature looks, with very focused attention, almost like it's waiting to see what you're going to do.
Would I know if my speech of the woods would work on this creature?
Speech of the woods.
So I just have the ability to converse with beasts and many fae.
Okay. This creature does not look... This doesn't look like a beast. This looks like something more magical than that.
Okay, it's not fae either.
No, this doesn't look like any... This does not... The appearance does not fit the bill of any fae you have encountered, most certainly.
Well, since he said food... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, just as a giant cloud of darkness, I would like to just start ominously meandering my way, kind of like avoiding this thing, but towards the generator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since he said food, I'm going to take out one of my rations. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say, I'm going to look at it and use my mind link to talk telepathically with it. And I say, yeah, Matt, we're not food, but I have food. Do you want some food? And I, just toss it, in front of the creature.
Okay. You throw it, and one of the tentacles immediately, comes down and catches it and puts it and brings it to the mouth, and the big nasty chompers just kind of mash it up and swallows it, and you hear in your mind, food. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good. What?
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Do you want some more? Are you hungry?
Always.
Yeah? Oh, man. You know what? I've got some more. You want some more?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. You know what? Here, why don't you and me, we'll hang out over here. My friends are here to work on some stuff. But you and me, we can hang out and just eat and chill. You want to just eat and chill?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
At advantage because you gave this thing food.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I don't think my persuasion is that great. Oh, okay. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, this thing is not smart enough to be distrusting.
Excellent.
So he like nods, and like one of the tentacles comes around and like almost brings you in for a hug.
Yeah, come in, bring it in, man, bring it in.
Yeah.
I just start taking out another piece of ration, just like giving him more rations.
Nice. Meanwhile, Avidity, you have made your way up to the generator.
Cool. Given the fact that I am an idiot, I'm just going to look at this machine, look at all the buttons, and like, you see that one meme of the lady doing math in her head, and then I cast Eldritch Blast on the generator.
Okay, make an attack roll against the generator.
That is +6, so that is 18.
Nice. Roll damage.
All right, this is 11 points of force damage with an additional 4 points of thunder damage.
Nice. So 15 points of damage. Okay, yeah. So Luciana is occupied. So Puck and Duke, you see is the shadow that contains your friend Avidity makes its way up to the machine, and you can't really see what Avidity does because they are shrouded in this darkness, but you do see as all of a sudden you just hear this whoom of energy, and all of a sudden half of the machine is caved in, and you see the lights in the room begin to flicker and dim. They're still going, but it looks like the flow of electricity is definitely disrupted by this. And the creature kind of flinches in that way that like a cat will if you make a loud noise, but then it immediately goes back to eating.
Yeah, it's okay. They're working on something. There'll be a minute or two. You would just want to keep eating with me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good shit, isn't it?
I'm gonna look over at Duke and just say, I somehow feel like we're out of the loop here, and it feels kind of nice, honestly.
Yeah, it's, no, we didn't do anything wrong. If something happens, it happens.
Yeah, that sounds.
Should we do something?
To me, I
Is
think
passiveness evil?
I think we shouldn't. It seems like everything's being taken care of without us.
Okay.
So the heroic thing here would to be to do nothing.
Hey, if you guys got some rations, I could use some more rations.
I do not carry a lot on me.
That's fair.
It's
a good point.
So I don't think I do have rations. But if I do,
mind.
I think a ration for Puck would be like
a cheese slice.
Yeah, he's got like an oyster cracker, and that will last him a week.
I'm gonna say no, and then I'm gonna turn to Puck and be like, I really don't feel like my rations are necessary right now. That's like, I don't. It seems to be handled. I didn't offer to feed it. I don't. Yeah. Those are my rations.
I mean, we didn't agree on this plan beforehand, so I think it's okay for us to just.
Yeah. I can say no here, right? I'm not a bad person to say no here.
You can say no.
It kind of makes you a little bit of a bad person. Yeah.
Well,
don't shame him.
Hold on.
Let Duke have his boundaries. Those are very important.
These are my rations. I ration them.
We aren't getting paid nearly enough for this. Honestly, we're not going to get reimbursed for this.
I'm covered in shit. I just want my rations.
Something
I
touched
cast
him
Eldritch
earlier.
Blast
It was
again,
weird.
by the way, since
Okay.
we have 2 minutes left.
Yep. Roll another Eldritch Blast.
That's a 17.
Yep, that'll hit. Roll damage again.
9 force with 4 thunder.
Nice. Yeah. As these two are having this discussion about the moral implications of standing by and doing nothing during all of this,
I was on the bench.
again you hear this this woof, and the crater in the generator gets even deeper and begins to poke out the other side. And at that point, there is a sound of and the lights go out. And the creature, you, Luciana, like, you can't see it in the darkness, but you feel as it flails and begins to panic. And one of its tentacles, you feel rushing towards you. That is a 9 to hit, which I'm guessing will not hit your AC.
That misses, yeah.
Yes, but you do feel as the air comes rushing past you and hits the floor, and you hear the sound of the chipping of rock as it does, and you are able to sense the creature beginning to look and flail around in confusion at the lights going out.
It's okay. Oh, sorry, Dana.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
It's okay. This is all part of the process. Just remain calm. Lights will be back on in no time.
Yeah.
Make.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I wanted to try to like pet him as the tentacle goes by, and just be like, shh, it's okay, man, it's okay, it's all chill, just be chill.
Okay. Because Luciana is able to communicate with it because of her telepathy. Because Avidity does not share a language with this thing, and its telepathy only goes one way. So I will have Luciana make the persuasion check.
Okay.
It would be at disadvantage because the creature is agitated, but because Avidity is lending you some assistance with it, I will allow that to cancel it out, so it's just a straight roll.
Oh, ooh, that rolled very well. That's a persuasion unnatural 20 again.
Okay. You are able to get this creature calmed back down again and no longer flailing. But the lights are out. Just about on time as well.
Okay.
What are the four of you going to do?
I am going to talk to this thing, and I'm going to say, what are you doing here anyways?
And it answers back in its mind, I keep things clear.
Yeah? That sounds super cool. Do you want to help me keep something clear? It'll be much nicer than
I
in here.
don't know.
Okay.
The fancy people from up there, they give me food to be down here.
Okay. Are they nice to you, or are they like jerks?
Oh no, they give me food.
They give you food. Yeah, sure. That's always good. Okay. Well, I tell you what, man. We gotta go because we finished our job here. Okay, but you keep an eye out. And don't let anybody come in here other than us, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Is it?
And then
It's dark.
it is dark. That's okay though. You gotta wait until the fancy people come back and they'll fix it. And that's okay. But if the fancy people are ever mean to you, you run away and you come find me in the forest, okay? Okay, man?
Okay.
Okay. My name is Luciana.
Luciana.
Just find a cat and follow it, and it'll probably lead you to me. So it's all
Okay.
good.
What's
Don't
a
tell her
cat?
who you're with.
Are we just watching her like make intense eye contact? With
Yeah,
us?
like that's what it looks like to the three of you. All of this
Yeah.
conversation is happening telepathically.
Yep.
And I'm gonna turn to Duke. I'm gonna say, all right, yeah, this is why it's best not to get involved.
Yes.
You guys weren't planning on getting involved?
The heroic thing to do is always apathy.
Lucy, are you good over there?
Yeah, all good, all good. Okay, so a cat is like, it has 4 legs and a lot of fur, and it's got a long tail that like wiggles sometimes, and it's got pointy ears, and it's about this big. And just find one of those and follow it, and it'll lead you to me, and I'll hook you up, okay, man?
Is she adopting this thing?
I'm still just watching her like make intense eye contact.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah. Our hands are clean. We've done nothing. We've just been.
Your
yeah,
hands
we've
are
done
most
nothing.
certainly not.
No, yeah.
We are,
Wow.
yeah, Duke, your
Yeah.
hands may not be very clean. My hands are somewhat clean. Like I could just take a shower, which is really just me getting tipping over a bottled water and standing under it. But
I feel like your height changes depending on just how comedic the sentence is going to be.
oh yeah,
Yeah, there's sometimes when Puck is 9 inches tall, and there are sometimes when Puck is an inch tall. It's like Puck ranges in size from like Ken doll to D&D mini.
I have strict rules for combat, but in terms of the bits,
In terms of
we
our
have like it's anything's fair game.
yeah.
Lucy, you almost done.
Yeah. Okay, so you got that, buddy?
Oh yeah, cat.
Okay. Cat, find
Cat,
me. If they're ever mean, find a cat, follow it. I'll help you out, okay? What's your name?
My name is Grug.
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 Grug, it was so good.
Luciana.
Yeah, man, you got it. All right, so just stay here, even though it's dark. Just stay here.
Okay.
Wait for the people to come. The fancy people will fix this.
Sure.
And if they're ever mean to you, find me, okay, Grug? Grug or Grub?
Grug.
Grug, okay, Grug. All right, guys, we are good to go. Grug, this is Grug. He's hanging out. He's watching for the fancy people, and we gotta go. Grug, and I'm back to telepathy. Grug, you were awesome. Good job, buddy.
Is
Here's
Grug
another ration.
Is Grug voluntarily here of his own free will?
You know, he's here because they feed him, and then I told him if they were ever mean to him, then find me, and so he knows how to find me now.
A wage system is not
Unders-
freedom. Tell him that.
It's
you know.
not.
What?
A wage system is not freedom, man.
I
Tell
don't
him
know
Can
what
that.
he
that means.
leave?
Yeah, he can leave. Grug, can you leave?
I mean, if I wanted to.
Yeah, he can leave. Okay, do you want to leave right now, or you want to stay and wait for the fancy people?
I mean, if I'm not here when they get here, that'll probably not be good.
Yeah, that's fair.
They kinda expect me to be here.
Okay, alright, but like I said, if they're mean to you, you run away and you find me and I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Okay, Grug. Yeah, he's good. He can leave if he wants. He knows where to find me.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to free him. Great. Let's go.
Alright, cool. Alright, Greg, we gotta go, but you wait, okay, bud? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Greg is my favorite now.
Michael wants to adopt Grug so bad, but
I
Avidity
do.
does not care.
Don't worry, man. I think I'm playing the long game. He's coming. He's coming to me some point.
His name is in my notebook. He is coming. Guys, what if Group B kills Grug?
They better fucking not. I
If
will
Taryn
destroy
kills
them.
Grug, I'm gonna be so mad.
I will kill Taryn. Chandler, if you're watching this is a threat.
That'll be cool, because he knows to wait for the fancy people down here. So he's not going up to the upper building.
Yes, no, obviously.
Yeah, it's okay. Alright, let's go.
All right.
Was that 10 minutes?
I don't know.
I think that was about to.
I'm joking. I'm absolutely joking. Don't worry.
I can't see anything. Duke. Lead me.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get out of this godforsaken sewer.
Okay, so you make your way back the way you came, and you get back to the fork. Now that you know the direction, it's pretty easy to retrace your steps. And you do not encounter anything coming at you from the direction that you came. You do hear behind you, apace, the sound of some movement, but nothing is coming after you. And you reach the handholds that you had come through. So, like everyone who cannot fly, to make me an athletics check to try to get back across the shit river.
8.
15.
17.
Okay. Duke and Luciana are able to make their way pretty nicely. Avidity, about halfway across, though, you feel your back muscles just give out, and you go tumbling down into the water.
Climb back up. You can do it. I believe in you.
We're just expecting to leave here and not fight anything, yes?
I think so. I don't know.
I mean, if you use your spell slots and we all die because of that, that's on you,
Hey, I've
but
got
okay.
spells left, man. Don't worry.
Puck,
It's fine.
can you just...
I'm just saying.
Could anyone just carry my ring out? I am so done with this suicide.
Oh, I've got you. Here.
Thank you. And I will use my Genius Respite, and I make sure that Puck is holding onto my ring, but then I go into my ring.
Can I put it on as a crown?
Yes.
Yeah, no, the sizing would work out. Such
All right,
that,
and I'm gonna fly around the rest of the night with my arms crossed, giving people orders.
Okay. So you make your way back across the river to the landing where the boats were, and you see the ramshackle boat still sitting there. But, fat lot of good that's going to do you is the next step is to make it back through the stretch of water where Duke felt his little friend press against his thigh that one time.
Quick question: are we
What a
gonna have to go
sentence.
back down?
We're not friends.
And are we gonna have to go back down into where the water was filling up the cavities?
Oh, maybe.
I can't
Probably.
breathe underwater. I can do a lot of things, but
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Is there, as we're walking along, is there any other exits that are leading up?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Man, I am rolling great tonight, y'all. That is an unnatural 20.
Okay. You
Wow.
don't have dark vision, do you?
Oh shit, no I don't. I don't see anything.
Oh yeah, so if you had dark vision, you might see something, but you do not have dark vision.
Can
Hey guys,
I make
keep
a
an
roll?
eye out for an exit, that's leading out, that we don't
can
have to
I-
go all the way back.
I imagine...
Can we make a roll?
One of my things with bottled respite is that I get to see outside, so I see everything going on. So I just imagine I'm sitting on this very lavish couch with that bottle of tequila, just it's right there. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're just
And
basically.
I'm taking a short rest since I don't have to do anything.
Yep. You take that short rest as you just kind of sit on the couch and yell at the TV for a little bit.
I don't see anything, guys. You guys see an exit?
All right, can I do a roll for that?
Yeah.
Oh, not 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah!
Yeah, just out of curiosity, what's the total on that?
That's a perception?
Yeah.
So 22 in total.
22 in total, yeah. As you make your way through, you do find, looking up, what appears to be the bottom of another manhole cover.
Oh, I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna, fly and try to punch right through it.
Oh, this is the
Okay.
revenge story I've been waiting for.
Yes. Make an attack roll against the manhole cover.
Oh, wait 1 second. That's gonna be a 12.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage on it.
5.
5. Yeah, you go up and you just like superhero punch, and you make a pretty sizable little indent in it, and it does pop up for a second, but then as soon as the punch is off of it, it just like settles back
Can I
down.
use my key to do the flurry of blows to like
Yeah.
pop it to like try and pop it and then kick it away?
Yeah.
All right. That is a 20 to hit and a 10 to hit.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
All right.
It's a stationary piece of metal. It's pretty easy to hit. It just has.
This manhole has an AC of 42.
Yep. God. This manhole cover is a Tarask just with no attacks.
Oh, that's 2 6s.
2 6s. Yeah, I would say because you've already got a weak point on it, it doesn't come off of its like setting because it's a big fucking heavy thing, but you do punch a hole through it, and you like pop up out of it, and you find yourself in the middle of a street.
I kind of like have you guys seen The Big Lebowski? I'm just gonna come out like ah! Like really just screaming like John Goodman.
Yeah. What's No, I'm tell you what. Make a perception check.
Car. 15.
Okay, that's enough. You have enough presence of mind as you have your little victory to see a big old Model Q coming right at you down this street.
I'm gonna go punch it.
Okay.
I don't know. Wait, what's a Model Q?
It's like a Model T, but fantasy.
What is
It's
a Model
car.
T?
It's a car. There is a car
Oh.
coming at you.
What, do you think I'm gonna get hit by a car? Yeah, I'm gonna punch the car.
Okay. Oh no, Dana is muted.
All right,
I am
that's a
like-
21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll for damage against a car.
Avidity has a front row seat for all of this.
I know. I am like here in my ring, just like no.
Not only that, it is 6 damage, and I'd like to do it with my head.
Okay. Yeah, so as the car is coming at you, you kind of stick your head out. You would just like right below the hood ornament, make this like little indent in the car. It is now the car's turn, and it is coming at you. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting just fly on a windshielded by this car.
It's as bad as you think it is. It's a natural 1.
Oh boy. Okay, so you're gonna take a little bit of. You're gonna take some damage there, bud.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Why the fuck would you punch the car, dude?
It was coming
Oh,
at me.
boy.
I panicked.
All right, so that's going to be 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
You're unconscious, aren't you?
No.
You
You're
have
not
one
a-
hit point left.
Yep.
I have 2 hit points left.
Okay. So the good news is that you are not knocked out by this. The bad news is that at the rate that the car is going, you are essentially like the G-forces have you plastered to the windshield of this car as it continues on down. Make me another perception check.
It's 5.
Yeah, no, you can't tell what street you're on, but it looks to be like a pretty major street that this car is just like barreling down with you just like on its windshield.
We're just barreling down Lakeshore right now. Is that what's happening?
Avidity, well, you had your hand raised.
Yeah, my my ring can be destroyed, so does it take any of that damage?
It does not take any of that damage, no.
Thank God,
that
that
as
would-
a...
I mean,
I'm
that would
counting
have
it
been a
as a
very
held
comedic
object.
scene if it did, because everything inside would be teleported out of it instantly.
Yep, all of a sudden there's just a sofa and a sofa and a...
Oh, I have the whole
like,
thing mapped out.
7-bedroom apartment.
Just like all of a sudden there's the furnishings of a studio apartment complete with resident in the middle of the street.
Oh my god.
2, this is where my patron lives.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm chilling with my patron on the couch.
Jesus. What are me and Duke doing right now?
I don't know. What are you doing? You just saw, like, from your perspective, what happened is Puck just punched up through this manhole cover.
And then I saw a car drove over the manhole cover.
Yeah, I mean, you from your vantage point, you would be able to hear the car drive over the manhole cover.
Okay. Duke, you wanna go out of that way?
Yeah.
I think I have an idea on how to make it at least a little better.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
hang on.
I'll follow you.
Okay. So I'm gonna climb out and just like, since we saw a car, I'm just gonna like poke my head out really, really like quick, but like do a quick look around to see what I see. If there any car coming at me.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh my gosh. Ah, crap. Only 10.
I mean, that's enough. You're not looking for anything super hidden. It doesn't appear that there's another car coming. It's a late enough night on a weekday that there isn't like wall-to-wall traffic, and you do see like the tail lights of the Model Q that you heard passing over. And with a 10, it's enough that you are able to, in fact, deduce that you are on the lakefront straightaway.
The lakefront straight
I
away.
knew it.
Got it.
Yes.
I know exactly where I got
Add it to the dock, Ross.
Yeah.
I claimed what Lakeshore Drive is in this setting.
Lakefront straight away.
The lakefront straightaway.
Okay. So I know where we are in relation to O'Gannon's hub, right?
Yeah, you've got a good enough idea as to how far it is to O'Gannon's from
Are
here.
there any people around, like watching?
No, it's pretty well deserted, other than that one car, and like you can see, because it's a straightaway, you can see like the headlights of some more, but they're like way far down.
Oh, okay.
They're not here yet.
Okay, cool. Hey, Duke, just like, we don't need my plan. Just hurry up and run. And so I get up and run to the like nearest alley or whatever.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
easily done.
I follow, but I still like peek out. I don't fully trust that a car hasn't come yet. Like, I don't want to get swiped. Am I good?
You make a perception check.
22.
Yeah, you're good. Like you can see where cars are in the distance, but like they're far enough away that you can scurry up and out and onto the sidewalk without getting hit by them.
As soon as Duke comes up, I want to put the cover back on the top as well.
Okay. Yep.
Is Puck still fighting cars?
Yeah, I'm questioning.
I don't know, Puck. What are you doing? It is technically your turn.
So I'm like on the front of this. I'm like in like the grill area, right? Like
You're like. Actually, I think I said before you're like at the bottom of the windshield, just like kind of star posed on the bottom of the windshield.
Am I facing the windshield, or am I facing like the outside of the car? Like, would I look up and see somebody driving?
Well, yeah, because you were you went and headbutted it. So yeah, I would say that you'd be facing the car.
Who is driving?
It looks like a middle-aged half-elven woman. She's got her hair is bound underneath like one of those head scarves, but from the bits that are peeking out, it looks like it's like brunette ringlets. She's got like horn-rimmed glasses on, and is just kind of driving down the straightaway.
Has she not noticed me yet?
It doesn't look like it, no. It looks like she's keeping her eyes on the road. And you're far enough down on the windshield that you aren't like directly in her field of vision. And the sound that you made when you impacted wasn't really loud enough to differentiate it from just like the general like road noise. From her perspective, it basically just sounds like, I hit a pothole, I ran into a yeah,
and like a rock hits your car.
Yeah, and she's like, loose bit of gravel. That's annoying, but it's not like she doesn't seem to have paid any notice.
I'd like to try to like lift up my arms to climb up a little bit so I can like get her attention and like try to lock eyes with her. What do I roll for this?
That would be an athletics check.
Oh, god damn you.
How do we keep finding ourselves in these situations, Cullen?
Because I'm dumb. So that's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay, yeah, you're able to make your way up like a couple of inches, but it is rough going with all of the G-forces hitting your body right now.
Does she see me at all?
I'm gonna
release a tiny scream.
Yeah, you let out that scream. She still does not seem to have noticed you, though. Yes.
Go big or go home. At this point, I am going to choose to come out of the ring onto the windshield as well, so she will stop the car.
Oh, God.
So it's just like out of the forehead, just a cloud starts forming as Avidity pops out, wearing a new lavish night robe with like some really comfortable pajama slacks on the bottom. Still has like the fancy bottle of or a fancy glass of tequila on the rocks, as they just sit on the windshield, cross-legged, staring out towards the road, a little annoyed.
Okay, she does see this, and you have a couple of seconds where you, like, it's actually kind of nice, the cool night air rushing past your face as you sit on the car.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it will, because as this happens, you hear from inside the... All of a sudden, the brakes slam on, and you, because of laws of physics, find yourself flipped ass over tea kettle over the top of this car. Make me a dexterity save.
Okay. Okay. Nope, not horrible. 15.
15, alright, yeah, that'll be half damage then.
Sweet.
Oh, and that was a significantly lower roll than what I got before, so 13, 14, halved to 7 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Good.
But the car is now stopped, which means that Puck is now no longer restrained by the force of the wind hitting him.
Does that mean I'm gonna like fly off the car because I'm not in a seatbelt?
Oh man, the physics of this. No, because you were plastered to it, you stop at the... I believe you would stop at the same... Oh god,
wouldn't
where
he
are the
be
science
thrown
folks?
like me?
You can fly though.
Yeah, you can... I'm trying to... Well, because you flew off because... But you weren't like braced up against it. You were just like sitting on it, traveling the same speed as it.
If I'm really just 5-starred here, like, wouldn't I have less to like?
Because he was traveling with the car, so the brake would happen, so it would still launch him because there's nothing preventing him from going forward.
Yeah, it would launch him. Yes, he would be launched forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, we're both launched together.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
dex save.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good roll. Plus 5, so that is 21.
21, yeah. So you are able to avoid the worst of it. 17. So that is 25 points of damage halved to 12.
Can I try to, like, fly out of this? Because...
I mean,
we're very close to me just dying here. I
mean, that's not double your hit point total.
I mean, unconscious.
Yeah.
I will pick up my little unconscious friend and put him in my pocket. my little nice silk robe pocket.
All right.
Yeah. So make me a death save from inside the pocket.
Oh, dear.
Have we seen
That's an
this
8.
happen?
Give me
Okay,
one
so that's-
second.
So that's one failure. Avidity, if you would like to do anything to try to stabilize your friend.
I don't have like a proper medicine kit, but can I be like doing CPR?
Yeah,
Tiny
you can.
CPR?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
I feel like I shouldn't have asked about physics.
It's always a
Physics
mistake.
done me in
to ask
again.
It's always a mistake.
16.
Me and physics go to
Don't get along. Yeah, so with the 16, you are able to stabilize him. So he is now knocked out, but he is in the pocket of your robe.
I'll pick him up, put him in the pocket of my robe. I will look the lady in the eyes and just go, I am so sorry. I don't have a good night, and walk away.
Okay, she just like, the car just kind of sits there for a second before it like takes off at now a much slower speed.
Actually, wait, I wave her down again.
Okay, the car stops.
I run over to her and like pull out Puck's unconscious body. 50 gold and I won't tell anyone you murdered the citizen.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Natural 20 for a 24.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Horrible.
She, like, you see, like, the panic set in her eyes, and she, like, goes to her purse on the side of the thing, and she, like, pulls out some money and hands it to you. Just, please, I just want to go home.
Have a good night, ma'am. This never happened.
And the car takes off again.
All right. Great. That's 25 for me and 25 for Puck. I'll head back to O'Gannon's now.
I mean, I appreciate it, honestly.
Are the other two of you following, or are you taking your own way back to O'Gannon's?
I'll follow. I'll be like, I should have got in on that.
Oh, you both are here. How's it going? Didn't see you.
Hey, do you want me to heal him? Cause like,
Oh my God, please
he
do.
looks really fucked up.
He's like, I hold him out and he just looks dead. He should probably be dead.
Is he alive?
I think so. I did CPR.
Okay, let me try. And so I'm just gonna like poke him on the nose and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at second level since looks really fucked up. Okay, so 2d8.
Yeah, the wings are sticking out at weird angles.
All right, 2d8.
Clap if you believe.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's gonna fuck you up in editing later.
Sorry.
All
That
of the
was my
clapping.
fault.
That's 13 plus 3, 16. You've healed 16 hit points.
Oh my God. Hey, I would like to wake up and just be like, we're with the Vanguard. Just like so immediate. Like, what happened?
You just made 25 gold.
Oh, hell yeah. Not bad for an almost death.
Almost death. You want me to heal you some more, man?
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay, you
Thank
want
you.
hit?
Thank you very much.
Here, this will make you feel better. Take a puff.
Oh. I'm gonna take as big of a puff as I did earlier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
This time with
take
nothing
out.
to prove. Just like a thank God I'm alive kind of puff.
I'll
Yeah.
take out the rest of my whiskey and 3 more tumblers with ice, or sorry, not tequila, not whiskey,
Tequila. It's tequila.
and just pour a glass for everyone.
Oh, thanks, man.
We did good tonight.
We nailed it.
Yeah.
We smell terrible.
Oh
It
no,
looked
I took a
terrible.
shower. I freshened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you already freshen up? Oh, I have not.
Although-
I've just been sitting around in my shit.
It looks like I was in your
it's
pocket
not-
there.
Wait,
it's not
your
yours.
shit?
Is it yours?
Is
Well-
it your shit?
It's my
Did you
shit
shit
now.
while you were in
Did
there?
you poop your pants?
No, I feel like once the shit's on me, it's my shit.
Dude.
Oh, you're owning it. Thank God.
Take
Yeah.
Alright.
possession, I like
Like
it.
it's I have.
I
the
like
shit
that we
now.
all worried though that you, as a grown dwarf, pooped yourself without
Well-
telling us.
Why would that be different than peeing in the pool? You know, it's.
I feel like that's a lot different than peeing in the pool. It's a
No,
lot different.
No, it's not that different. It's fine. It's all
I
just bodily
don't know.
functions. It's
I don't know.
No, there's
yeah,
a large
right?
difference.
No, it's
Yeah,
cool.
I
It's
feel
all
like you should
natural,
maybe go
guys.
to a doctor if you did that.
Guys, we were in a room and we like swam up and like
That's true.
the shit's everywhere. The shit got everywhere on us. In
I
between the
need
fingers,
to
the
speak.
toes.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay,
I
let's
need
go
to
back
speak
to
to
We're all
Ronnie
getting more money from that than we were promised.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
guarantee.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
We
Let's go
never
talk to
done
him
it.
right now.
We need to unionize.
I say no more sewer jobs. This is my second
Yeah.
time, and I am sick of it.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's got my vote. No more sewage
Yeah.
jobs? Can we
I mean,
agree
I
with
More
the
don't
sewage
mind.
jobs.
I don't mind so much.
Are we
Oh
are
my
we
God.
forming a Vanguard Union here?
I think we are forming a Vanguard Union.
All
We're
right,
from
all right.
Vanguard.
Oh,
I know
God.
there's a couple others.
Is that going to be on our
that
business
may have-
cards? Vanguard.
Yes.
We're from the Vanguard.
We're from the Vanguard. Vanguard
Just
was
hand it to
here.
people.
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't think I was gonna have to come up with a fantasy equivalent of the Wobblies, but I might have to now.
All right,
we're locking-
We're at
So,
O'Gannon's now.
Yeah.
next time we meet, we'll all be having a union meeting. I'll try to tell the others if I can, but if you see him first, let him know.
Okay, but
Yeah,
wait,
we
one
should all
question.
come up with like the things that we want from this union too.
Yeah, we really need to organize. That's what I think.
Yeah.
We need to set up a united front against the Vanguard.
Okay.
I agree.
But we are the Vanguard.
We're with the Vanguard, as I
That's
said
what the
several
Vanguard
times.
wants, yeah.
We're with the Vanguard, but we aren't the Vanguard.
Yeah,
We're the
it's-
workforce.
La
What
Vanguard.
is
Yeah.
the Vanguard?
We're the
You know,
workforce.
it's still really unclear.
Also, what is a union?
An organized.
I'll
organization of-
explain it to. I'll
There's a lot
explain
of
it to you
wordplay
later.
there.
You're gonna love this in particular, Luciana.
Okay.
You're gonna love what this represents. I can
Cool.
tell.
Yeah, me too.
Imagine if all the cats got together. You know what? Yeah, well, I'll tell you later.
No, continue this, please. Imagine if all the cats got together.
You've got me
Imagine if all the
interested.
cats got together.
Yeah.
And they came to their owner and they said, "Owner, we need you to clean out our litter box at least 3 times a day,
Sure, yeah.
or we need you to feed us all at least X amount, and we need our water changed out daily."
Yeah,
That's basically the unionizing would be like the cats are saying, "We're not going to do our cat thing unless you do your human thing for us,
Okay, yeah.
in a way that is fair to
Yeah.
us as the cats."
Okay, so we got to do the cat thing.
Yeah, we're the
Them.
cats in this situation.
Yes. We are the cats.
So,
We are the
okay,
cats.
so what are demands? Better food? Better litter?
Well,
No
Mostly no
sewer
sewage.
systems.
No sewer system.
Yeah, no
Okay.
sewers.
That's priority
better
number
pay,
one.
better maps too.
Better
Yes, better
maps.
like
I feel like
actually
there's-
equip us for
at-
these missions.
Yeah, at several times we had a map that kind of put us in the wrong direction, or
Oh, look, we're at the pub.
oh,
Yes, no. And I agree. Like, just some better equipment, more pay, hazard pay, frankly. Also, does anyone here have insurance, like dental or anything? Because I'm not
no,
getting it.
I just got hit by a car.
I
I'm
have
gonna
no
have to like.
Why it's-
I feel like I should have insurance like more than anybody. I've really been taking a lot of damage.
Insurance.
Every time we do something, I like die.
To be fair, Puck, you just kind of like flew out of there and just, I heard it and just heard like a smack. And that
I mean,
didn't
hence
sound
the
too good.
insurance, really.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Hey, Sarah. I'm sure we're at the pub.
Yeah, no, we walk. Yeah, we,
So at
let's
this
walk in.
point, it's you take an hour or so to walk back to the pub on foot, because Lord knows you don't want to get on the Storm City Transit Authority at this time of night, smelling the way that you do.
You guys want
It's fine. I feel like we had enough conversation. We could fill it in.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, we've definitely.
We could fill out
We're
an
here.
hour of conversation.
But you do find your way back to O'Gannon's, and you get back and you walk in the door, and the few lingering just civilians in there just like turn and like just kind of like look aghast at these two absolutely filthy individuals carrying the little semi-filthy Fae and Avidity, who is dressed for a self-care evening. Just turn up at the bar, and Rocky like looks over to you from the bar and is like, "Oh no, you go around back. Like you don't track that shit in here."
Excuse me, sir. We are your workers.
And we have some words for you.
And I want to put my hand on the wall.
Just smearing it. Vanguard was here.
First of all, mission's complete, went off without a single hitch. Second of all, we're demanding more pay. Third of all, no more sewers.
Make a persuasion check.
I want to give him advantage on that.
Another natural 20 for a 26.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
We are the Vanguard Union, and we will not be ignored!
I at least want more pay and a shower.
I would
Alright.
like to be the union representative.
Go.
I think I just started that. Anyway,
Well, no,
you
you're
were
doing
saying-
great. I'm just throwing my name in the ring. You know, Duke.
I mean, we can elect an official when it comes time. We'll have an election.
Well, as
Okay.
management, I don't think that I should get involved in any attempt to try to form a collective bargaining situation. That seems like it's really between yous if you're trying to set that up. Like, more power to you. I mean, like, I'm fine with it. I'm not trying to be the man here. But, like, that seems like something that yous need to talk amongst yourselves and then come back to management with. As far as more pay for this job, though, in view of how fucked up it looks like you got, I'm willing to give each of you another 15 gold. That's really all I got in the budget. But, I'm willing to let future sewer related contracts go to somebody else if that's something you feel strongly about.
Oh, take it.
I appreciate that.
I
Would
feel
you like to
patronized.
join our union?
Again,
Is this
You
an
would
open
do good.
invite?
again, as management, I feel like that would not be a great look. That really doesn't feel like far be it for me to tell you, the rules and situations of collective bargaining, but...
Yeah, but you could sleep at night.
Who says I don't sleep
Can
at
you not
night, kid?
sleep?
I don't know. You're the man. You're management. Come on, join the people.
Look, it's been a long night, and I still gotta wait to see how the rest of this job shakes out.
And are you being paid overtime for this?
I mean, it's more of a salaried situation. When
Do you get insurance with that salary?
No,
get benefits?
Lord, no.
Who's in charge of you? I would like to speak to them.
Guys,
No one
Yeah,
speaks
we
to the
never
big
really
boss.
got-
We know this. Like
Guys.
you've been around long enough. It's like I don't even get to talk to the big boss.
I know, I just...
Avidity,
Yeah.
I really want to take a shower.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
go take a shower.
Yeah, you can use the There's an apartment upstairs. You can. Pop
Are you
up there
gonna
and-
Are you gonna shower?
Yeah, you want to shower too?
Are you guys gonna shower together?
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
trying
I don't
to.
care.
I'm gonna
No.
go rinse off in the sink.
Okay.
Well, I guess I should go get shit off me, but
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Man,
get all your shit off of you.
I'll order a round for everyone. Does anyone want food?
Yeah. Here,
Yes.
I'll pay. I can literally not carry this much money.
I
is
will keep it
literally
safe
too heavy
for
for
you.
me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, give me some food. Lots of food. I'm really hungry.
Okay. I'll get like food and drink for everyone as I set up our table.
Yeah, I'd say all of that together would come to like 20 gold pieces for to get a really nice spread for everybody and bottle service and everything.
Cool.
All right. How much did we get paid?
I still can't
it'd
carry
be
that much.
What did I say? An additional 15 per.
Yeah, so 115.
So 115 for each of you.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna buy everybody in the bar around. You know what? Everything's on me tonight.
Okay.
Amazing.
Oh.
Who am I to disagree?
Yes,
union
dude.
party. No, just union party.
Yeah, we started a
Union
union.
party.
This is we're celebrating.
I order milk for all the cats that have joined us.
I'm just sitting with a lavishly expensive bottle of wine.
Okay. So, I forget, like, I don't think you ever answered that question. It's like, are Luciana and Duke showering together, or is there a wait your turn situation?
I mean,
Oh,
she
it's
walks
just
in,
one
she leaves
shower.
the door open.
Yeah, I was just skeptical. I didn't believe she was actually gonna go shower, so I just come back down, still covered in my shit. Like I didn't actually believe she was showered.
She's
She
left
doesn't
the
seem
door
like someone
open.
that showers.
Are you
I'm
just
gonna come
wearing
You
that
can't
tonight?
sit with us right now.
Dude, I heard. I don't know, man. I don't,
honestly, it's nothing personal, and you can come sit with us in like 30 minutes when you're showered. But
I
please,
literally
Did you guys
cannot
shower
breathe.
for
already?
the love of God.
I
Yeah,
cannot
I was in
breathe
the
around
sink.
you.
It takes me like 3 seconds to shower, man.
All right, that's fair. I'm not trying to ruin the union party. I'll go wait my turn. I'm back where I started.
Okay, yeah, and by that point in time, like, Luciana is just coming out of the shower.
Yeah, I use like gust of wind to like dry a little bit.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's clear there was a shower.
Yes, there is a
Like,
shower.
Okay. I didn't know you bathed. Okay.
I do bathe. It's just not. It's unnatural to do it all the time. But like when you
As
get
we've
covered in shit,
established
that's
tonight,
generally it's generally what
Naturality
you want
isn't the best thing in the world, because poop is natural. Everything in that sewer was pretty natural, and I
Was.
didn't like one bit of it.
No, I think I hate nature officially.
Yeah,
to do. I mean moderation. All
Fair enough.
moderation. Does
I go
don't
shower.
You feel better after you poo?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, of course we feel better after we.
Especially in the
Sure.
sewer.
So but you don't want to bathe in poo because that's not a good moderation.
I feel like that's a big jump to make, though.
That is a huge jump to
From
make.
I take poos to I should bathe in me poos.
Yeah, but you shouldn't bathe in poos. That's why. All moderation.
Wait, what are you saying? Are you arguing now that we should be doing?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure she said shouldn't. Are you this drunk already?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've drank a lot, and I definitely lost a lot of blood when I got hit.
You're
by a
also
car.
still high out of your mind.
I am high as fuck, drunk as fuck, and I got run over by a goddamn TQ or whatever it was.
You probably at
Model
least
Q.
have a concussion from that headbutt.
Yeah, they'd be thinking weirdness.
Headbutted it?
Yeah.
He headbutted the car.
I don't think I'm gonna have lasting Dane damage, but it's definitely.
Yeah. That's
No,
it's
I
hard
am-
to say. Here, this will help. Take a puff.
Does the
All right,
Vanguard
I'm gonna
have...
take another puff, and I assume that I just kind of fall over.
Does the Vanguard have clerics? Does anyone know?
I can heal him some more. Why?
Oh, I'm just curious if we have clerics.
Among the player characters, no.
That's what I was asking.
I am the
No,
one
none
who-
of the PCs are clerics. It's really interesting.
I think the
Really
funny
interesting
thing
choice.
is, next week it's literally all rogues.
It's
Yeah,
just
those
a
are
rogue
rogues.
party.
It's 2 rogues and a ranger. And just like,
Fucking
Oh
ridiculous.
God.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Hey,
Sooner or later,
actually,
someone
as
will
Duke-
die.
As Duke is leaving the shower after he's bathed and everything, I just want to pull him aside and be like, "Hey, Duke, I heard a rumor about you, and I want
Oh,
to
yeah?
ask you. Yeah. So I'm real bad at lying and deception and stuff. So I just want to straight up ask you, like, do you poison stuff? Do you poison animals? Because that's not cool, man."
Is it?
If I may jump in here, I heard a rumor that you eat your cats with like tentacle faces.
You're not here right now. I'm upstairs waiting for Duke outside of the
I'm
shower
sorry. I'm
room.
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought we were all downstairs.
As I like look off to where Puck is talking to, Puck, who are you talking to?
I don't. The big cat man was raised by a giant bat.
Well, I said. Oh no! Sorry. Go ahead.
I just gently pick Puck up and pet him as I bring him back to the table.
Oh, sweetie, you took too much, didn't you?
We're in a podcast right now. This is this is all brought to you in part by Cornservatory, Chicago's premier BYOB sketch comedy theater.
Anyway, back to the apartment.
I heard, and I look Luciana. I just stare her down and I say, "Well, did you shower or did you clean yourself like one of your cats clean themselves? I heard you clean yourself like a cat."
No, I showered. I mean,
Do
sometimes
ya?
you can clean yourself like a cat. Sometimes it'll work. You
Do-
just gotta use a little bit more
That
bulk.
sounded suspicious.
It is? No, it's like...
I guess.
I'm gonna make an insight check on this motherfucker. That's shit. Oh my god. I rolled a 3 and then insight, I got a 6.
Yeah, he's got a hell of a poker face on him.
Alright. Hey man, okay. I don't know what your deal is, but just don't poison animals. That's not nice.
I only poison metaphorical animals. Analytic, like an analogy version of an animal. Somebody I compare to an animal. If I had, allegedly. But I would not poison an animal.
Okay.
And then I leave really quickly, because I've spoken too much.
Okay.
But I'm like still like down the hall if there's like a last question. My towel's like,
Are you
I'm trying to hold it up.
I don't know if I believe you, man. You just okay, let's go eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna go downstairs and I start eating.
Okay.
But I keep a very close eye on all of my cats and all the milk that I feed my cats to make sure Duke doesn't poison them.
Creepy.
Well,
So,
this is slightly uncomfortable. Did something happen in the shower between you two?
Yeah.
I was addressed in the hallway only wearing a towel. And it was very jarring.
Man, that is, you're the hot commodity tonight, apparently.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a compliment. Good job,
I
man.
stand up and I say, make sure you subscribe to our Patreon.
He is so high, I don't know what he's talking about. It is pronounced patron.
It's a
We
bad
got
trip.
a Patreon. It's got bonus features.
Oh man, I've seen this before. He's got a bad trip, guys. He's got a bad trip. He's just gotta write it out. Get him some greasy food. It helps.
Oh, yes, I gave him a whole burger.
Okay. Yeah. He'll come down. It's fine.
So, with all of you now cleaned off from your trek through the sewers, you sit at a nice table here in lovely O'Gannon's pub, waiting to see how the rest of the evening shakes out, but happy and secure in the fact that you have accomplished your mission and have been well compensated for it. So with that, I believe we will end tonight's session. Until next time, we have been Cornquest, Tales from Storm City.
Lightning sounds.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
Lightning sounds.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week for the next installment of Tales from Storm City.